Let's play a little 13 Sentinels, y'all. Let me pause this music. And I'm actually gonna mute this desktop audio. I have a feeling this might be a little loud. It's actually not. That's great news. Fabulous. So I don't know if I hit the button yet. D Dinosaur is a visual novel about a dinosaur with double D's dating people who don't know that she's secretly a dinosaur. Oh, so it is called The Dinosaur, huh? That's wild. How fascinating. Oh god, I forgot my little hand grip. Shirt's getting a little tight. I've been doing my push-ups again. Now my shirts are getting tight. Thank you for chiming in, Solitary Jordan. You're going to be using power tools, chainsaws, probably a tractor with a scoop. Thank goodness. You're going to clean up the fallen wood. You're not doing work for the... Okay, you're trying to clean up the stuff from the storms. That's right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Well, so... I hit the max of mystery points, by the way. Yeah, I'm just going to... Ooh, and split my sleeves off. Both games took unusual approaches to revelations. Chaos was like reading every third chapter of a book and trying to piece together what happened in between. Rise erases the page numbers, pulls the book apart, tosses all the loose paper, and is just like, good luck! Yeah. So fascinating. I love it. I love it when games mess with chronology. I don't know. I think there's a few books that do that. I feel like, what is it called? Like Book of Leaves or House of Leaves or something. There's some book that folks say does that. Awayik. That's something I should read because everybody loves it. I think Solitary Jordan might know about this book. But, I tell ya, I love the way that it's always given you just enough information to kind of suss out what's happening, but not really ground yourself fully. Not to ever have your heels really on the ground. You know, you're still running, but you're like, where the heck am I? There's so much fallen wood that burning it or transporting it would be much more difficult than making a building out of it. Hell yeah. This is gonna be wild. God, I'm at the very beginning of this. Well, I found out that that Wave 2-4 is exceptional in terms of grinding up meta chips. So, House of Lee is a buck wild. You're afraid to take scissors to it though. Is that what you can do to the book to like put it in order? House of Leaves is a book that's fascinating to find used copies of because it frequently has notes in the margins. Oh, I love that. That's cool. Are you afraid of desecrating the text so that the ghosts or whatever is in the book will haunt you, Manny? You made a corral for the chickens out of the stuff and it didn't even make a dent in the log. So I guess a building is the right thing to do. Okay, I'm taking my meds. First, we gotta do the real-time strategy part of this game, which I've been obsessed with, to say the least. I guess, I know some... God, it's so weird playing this on a big screen and not, like, this close to my face in bed all the time. But these little kiddos, in case you don't know this game because you're here from Rise of the Golden Idols DLC, these little kiddos, these teens, might be robots? Do I have interceptors? Great. This is a game presented in non-chronological format between 1944 and I think like 2381 or something like that. Some far-flung future where folks are like making a second colony on Mars and then we have to go back in time. Because something messed up there. My theory is we made a bunch of self-replicating machines to do the work for us and then maybe they saw us as a threat and started to wipe us out. It's really softening things a bit. There's identity crises, there's Groundhog Days. Every sci-fi movie you could possibly like is like put it in a big blender and poured out into this delicious game and somehow made new again. This game makes your brain soup, yeah? But in the best way. And also there's real-time strategy, so I have to do that. Yeah, we're on the big screen now. The silver screen. There's one thing I was thinking... I gotta turn this down. But also position 1, tiny sheesh. It's too quiet. Oh god. I just want it to be 20. Okay, great. So, there's one thing I want to show you all once we get out of this battle. Actually, can I do it right now? No, I can't. Okay. And it's... The game's events are in the chronology of events organized. The first event happens in like 2185. Then like 5 lines down, like 1980, no, 1940 something. I don't remember one, but it's little Nenji Ogata trying to pretend like he's a Power Ranger or whatever, you know. Yes, kind of Horizon Zero Dawn. That's what it gives me, is like Zero Dawn spoilers. Basically, I can't say more without spoiling Horizon Zero Dawn, which is such a fun game. And Gundam with the big suits, and also the Matrix, and it's very Neon Genesis Evangelion and all that stuff. Is it Neo Genesis or is it Neon Genesis? I don't know. So the Book of Leaves is out of order, so you have to take it apart and rearrange it to make it make sense. Fascinating. That is so wild. Love that. Okay, where Shinonome is, a bunch of bad guys are going to spawn right about here, so I'm just going to keep her there. Was there bad guys I have to deal with, or did I already deal with those? I don't know. We'll just wait until... Oh, there's literally bad guys that I can't see. This is so weird playing this on a big screen. I'm so sorry, even though I do this at least once a week for the past several weeks. It is still really weird seeing this game not inches away from my face. Is Neon Genesis. Okay, I have never watched that because I'm worried it's going to be too depressing. You love to see a bookbinder deconstruct it and put it back in order. Excuse me, just for a chill video. I bet that exists. I'd be shocked if it doesn't, Jackie. So we got some more baddies up here. We also find out in the battle that's right after this one, because you can replay all the battles. In the battle after this one, we find out that the machines have replicated our technology. Oh, the camera zoomed in too much. Damn it. Thank you, to be fair, for letting me know. I swear, Tiny's getting mischievous. Highlighter beginning good news. Now, what is this an acronym for? So we find out in the battle that comes after this, the boss battle, that the automated robots have the ability to replicate our Sentinels as well. And so it provides an extra level of challenge. In theory, except I have been grinding a whole bunch offline. So it's not that... Is that that bad? But it was one of these days when I was grinding offline, I accidentally only had 2 pilots go into battle, so I had to actually summon... you can use your meta gauge to deploy some Type 98 bipeds, which are like baby Sentinels, basically. HBGN is from Neon Genesis. Huh. That is a reference clearly I don't get. Let's pierce some of these guys. So, I promise we'll get to the mystery part. This is going to take 5 more minutes, I promise. We'll get to the actual story bits and unravel some stuff. Let me just kick a bunch of robots with my big robot. This only selects 1 robot though to kick. Okay, good. It picked one of the big ones, thank goodness. And then some more piercing missiles. So as it turns out, I not only love puzzle games, which I was so afraid to play on stream, because I thought that I wasn't smart enough for them for a very long time. But I also like real-time strategy, which I also thought I wouldn't like because, man, I did think that that would be too anxiety-inducing. So you were in the middle of a big fight in Final Fantasy XIV, what is mentioned, but the book is House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielowski. His sister Anne Danielowski, a musician who goes by the stage name Poe, also recorded and released a companion album to the book called Haunted. That sounds really cool. Sounds dope. Oh, Neon Genesis Evangelion. You're using synonyms. Okay. So is Haylighter Neon, and then Genesis beginning, and then the good news be evangelism. Okay, I get that now. I thought that was a company within the anime, Manny. I was like, man, do I have to watch the show to know what Manny's talking about? It turns out no. Thank goodness. All right, let me see if I can blow up these guys real quick. We're going to be cracking some stuff open. I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this for the past 6 days since I have played this game on stream. Where is the next bad guys? I think we gotta move over here. Then we'll just wait till that spawns. Perfect. Except... Oh, yeah. I need to hit both of them. Perfect. Now it's working. That didn't kill. That's a disappointment. But this will. Hopefully. Please? Thank goodness. Now those two pilots can move up to the other area. We can kill these guys with this. So last time we got to see... We actually unlocked Takamiya as a character and found out that in the future, she's two other characters as moms. That was kind of like the... There's a lot of stuff that happens in this game where I can't possibly imagine it being true, and then it is. I was expecting Akushiji to be Jiro Kurabe's grandma, not expecting
Number 22, advancing.
one character to be like another's mother, just directly. And also their besties. So wild. Quantum, so good to see you, by the way. Neon Genesis Evangelion is more depressing when you take its psychological implications wholesale, though simultaneously quite optimistic as the other side of the same token. Really? You think, like, from the same perspective, it can be both depressing, but also very... Is it like the nihilism aspect of it? Because some people are very empowered by nihilism. Some people are like, nothing matters, it's great! Oh, wait, hold up. He is going to defend because he has a pilot skill that increases everybody's attack when he's defending. It's called leadership. It's wild. She's not just a mom. Well, because she's like a 16-year-old girl, but apparently she's also one of these gals' moms. It's wild. And by proxy, another character marries that character, and so she's a mother-in-law to them. Wow. Also, Quantum, I don't want to spoil stuff for you. Or I can't remember if you're cool with 13 Sentinel spoilers. Because I'm about to get into some theories right now. I'm going to be revealing some data points. But first, I got to level up the kids. You know I do. Okay. So, Shinonome. I'm just going to pour some points into her generator. So I looked online to see if there was a recommendation of where to stop for their stuff. And they were like, anything beyond +2 is useless. So naturally, they're all getting up to +20. I don't think there's actually a stopping point. It might be 100, but apparently no one's gone that far. So we're in uncharted territory now. So I have 2 pilots fully blasted out to the 20s. That would be Hijiyama and also Natsuno Minami. And then Shinonome always finds difficult to use. So I've decided to level her up as well. We're going to go to the analysis because I got theories. Honestly, at this point, you're through with taking this game too seriously. But you're going to go cook some dessert, I guess? Okay. No worries. Yeah, I honestly don't think you need to take it too seriously, Quantum. I bet you're going to enjoy it regardless. And not at all, you're very much not a nihilist. You find the overall themes of self-discovery and perseverance, despite being very messed up, very inspiring. Okay, that's good. Neon Genesis Evangelion leads to somewhat satisfying buildup of its main character. When you take into account the rebuild movies, then you get an amazing character growth arc. Okay, so the movies really help out. Here's where I did some thinking this weekend. Okay, you're gonna take like 15-minute breaks. A 15-minute break. If when you're back, I spoil you, then you're fine with it. No worries. Okay, because here's my theory part, Quantum. This is what I was observing. So get out. And thank you for that anime art. Thank you for that covering all our Neon Genesis, and also the stuff going on in this game is very anime. People being each other's moms, and yet they're 16 years old. That's wild. Yeah, here comes the breakdown. Okay, so. 2188 is when Keitaro Miura, Mr. 1945 himself, talks to Tamo Kurabe, who he calls professor, first of all. So she is the leading authority on AI, right? She taught Morimura. They're talking about recreating her home, but the point that they don't mention in this summary is that they say she's 120 years old. I think they say she's 120 years old. We're gonna play this scenario back because this didn't mean anything to me back when they did this. I was still gagged just by all the house stuff, but we gotta do some timeline stuff. This is Tamo Kurabe. So the 1940s. So it stood till about 2040, right?
My grandfather often told me stories about it.
So the grandfather was the one that built the house back in the 40s. Stay with me.
Some of his fondest childhood memories are at that house.
Like, literally, her grandpa could be Keitaro Miura, for all I know. Or Jiro Kurabe could be his own grandfather. But anyway.
Sounds lovely. I'll have it produced for
So
you.
they're making this house in the simulation, in my understanding. Or on this, like, satellite, or on a different planet. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet if it's on a different planet, or if it's on the satellite underneath the Earth, or if it's just in a simulation. I'm not sure. We're not there yet.
That's fine. I can restore them for you.
Your son. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so she's clearly very old here. Signs out. Natsuno pops up.
Oh,
Their boyfriend, girlfriend.
were you just on a call with someone else?
With Professor
Obviously
Kurabe,
astronauts.
yes. We were discussing the layout of the residential zone.
Talking about the residential zone.
Professor Kurabe was born in the 21st century.
That's the 2040s, right?
She's 120 years old, right?
So as of right now, it's 2188. She's 120 years old. So she was born in like 2040 or whatever. That's wild! Because apparently she's a grandma back in 1985. You wish all your flashbacks came with a big menu to end it, right, Kyosa? Exactly, just to be like, skip this one. Let me skip through this dialogue because I've heard it before. I just want to remember where I left my keys, which in real life I have misplaced my keys again. I got my dad's keys from one of his jackets and I was like, heck yeah, I finally have keys again. Put it in somewhere, a pocket, a drawer, God only knows. I put it somewhere and I can't find it. I have to use the basement keys to get in and out of the house now. It's so annoying. Anyway, I need my flashbacks with skippable things so I can find my keys. So, Tamo Kurabe is born in the 40s.
I know that she's receiving nanomachine treatment, but
She's quite an...
well,
Right.
why does well?
Okay, whatever, skip this. So, now the first event is in the 2180s. So at this point, they have been making some wild robot stuff. I think somewhere between here and here, those robots go haywire. And then they gotta send folks back to the past. Then like, God almighty. Because then we have like the 2025s. 2040s should be maybe like right here between 2104 and this. And then this is 2025 in the destroyed apartment. But then you got 2065. So who even knows? This is when Jiro kills everybody. And then Tetsuya Ida in the 2100s is making robot teens to put everyone's personalities in. And Tamo Kurabe is an AI inside the computer here who hasn't got a body yet. And I think her body becomes Yakushichi. Right? Anyway. No, I don't think I need to replay the memory of me giving Jenny my mixtape and seeing her throw in the trash. Let's delete that one from the servers. Chaos. Always check 3 to 4 times if you have your keys when you leave the house. I did. I had my keys, left the house, took a great walk with my brother, came back, put them somewhere. I don't know where they are. Back to the Past is your favorite bootleg version of Back to the Future. It seems like an edutainment movie that is like banking on the success of Back to the Future. So that was kind of my big revelation I literally thought about yesterday because I was like rewatching these cutscenes just to have fun because I'm like out of my mind for this game. And I was like, hold on. if she's 120 years old in 2188, she can't be from like the 90s. Of course, no one's from 1985. No one exists from 1985. That's an impossible era. Just kidding. I know many of you are from the 80s. Hi, Jen. So good to see you. I'm losing my mind over this game. I just lost my mind over the Rise of the Golden Idol DLC. Loved it. But I'm losing my mind over this game. So shall we play some actual story content? Since I've been hyping up the story so much. Don't think I can make any progress here. Oh my god, actually I can. We get to play as Miura so much, you know. But I don't think there's anything else I could do. I think I'm missing something. Well, I feel like I get really stuck being Nenji. I think we can be Tomi. No, we're missing a keyword here, okay. We could... Oh, I guess we could really do Yuki Takamiya. The thing about being Keitaro, I'm so obsessed with it. It's like, I want to play those Nancy Drew games that you were playing, Jen. Also looks like the ad break is going to start soon, folks. Just so you know. If you don't have Twitch Turbo, you might be seeing an ad soon. I want to play those Nancy Drew games because I love detective stuff. I'm finding out. Love figuring out what's going on in a video game. So, in order to play as one of our protagonists, Juro, I need to have 9 pro tags at 30% straight progress or more. Literally can't do this one. Literally can't do this one. Literally cannot do that one either. There's like so many of them I'm actually physically locked out of. So we could be Takamiya. Kind of feeling it. But Nenji, we're not going to make any progress as. Tomiya's, we're not going to unlock some more stuff. So I guess I'm going to be Takamiya. I guess we're gonna go do some stuff with the Men in Black, the CIA. Don't you just love to detect? So much fun. Huh? We just unlocked her as a character last week. She's a bad girl. She's a rough and tumble gal. Drinking a juice box, love it.
What to do?
Let me turn this audio up too. Hazy, not the high C. She's drinking high C. Why is this in this video game? Why is high C in this game? Oh!
There you are.
Now that looks a hell of a lot like Tamo Kurabe, who is Juro Kurabe's grandmother and like Keitaro Miura's bestie.
Been looking for you.
That is Tamo Kurabe up and down, just straight up.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Also, is the audio only coming into the right ear, y'all?
Takamiya-san, you are the Holmes.
Is she? Are we Sherlock Holmes in this? I'm gonna scream. I'm sorry about screaming. She did the badass squat. We love this, the Bond show activities.
Erica Aiba, at your service.
Erica Aiba, my ass. That's Tamo Kurabe, aka Grandma, who I just showed you guys that she was 120 years old back in like 2188 or something. You may have dropped an overwhelmingly positive detective game in the Discord and you realized I was live with the idol. How about that? Oh man, I feel like so somebody who worked on the first Case of the Golden Idol game, who I think was maybe the artist for it, made their own idol-like game, and it's about like a candy. What do you call it when somebody's like they're an oligarch? They have a monopoly over candy or something like that. Yeah. Well, when they present information to me and they're like, this person definitely isn't Tamo Kurabe, and I'm like, I have been thinking about Tamo Kurabe forever. You can't just tell me this is Erica Aiba.
Please, call me Erica.
Can I not drink my high C anymore?
I will do my best to assist you in solving mysteries. How would you like to start?
She's a robot for sure. She's a robot for sure. Well, it's like when a family gets really wealthy and famous, there's like a word for that. Magnates. I think they're candy magnates or something. I'm gonna. Yo, do you want some? Hazy?
Oh, Are you giving it to me?
Yeah, girl, drink this.
You wish.
Oh. I'm saving this
Are
hazy
you
for
upset
later.
with me?
Oh my god!
Just been antsy without my cigarettes.
This 16-year-old smoking cigarettes? Are they robots or androids? I don't know. I don't even know. They could be cyborgs, Jackie. Mist, also good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yay! Naja, I was thinking about you today when I was doing dishes. I hope the moving is going well. I think Kumatsu gave us an update earlier saying, I think it maybe said it on Discord or something, that the moving is going well. Thank goodness. What are you starting with when it comes to unpacking? Glad to hear the move is going well. But so Jackie asked, are they robots or androids? Here's the thing. I don't know. They could be robots with a flesh exterior. They could be robots straight up. Androids is just a robot that looks like a person, right? Or it could be an android with a human persona. It could be an android with a human brain. It could be an android straight up with an AI trained on a model that is just a person's lived experiences. I'm not sure. Unpacked computer first. Obviously smart move. Android is a robot inside human outside. Is it like flesh outside, or can an android be something that just looks like a human but isn't, like is no way flesh? Also, I feel like I don't know what a robot is. You think it can just look human? Yeah. Cyborg is human inside and outside, but also robot inside and outside. Yeah, just like mixed bits is the cyborg stuff. So I don't know what these folks are. I think right now that they're androids with human personas. But I'm going to treat them all like people. A robot that passed for human. Cyborg is a mix of robot and human, yeah. Because also, when it comes down to it, aren't they people? Like, not to get all near on you all, but like, what does it mean to be a person? Right? What does it mean? Is a person defined by being a living being? You know? Can robots be people too? What's a soul? Anyway. Play Nier and Nier Automata. Robot is just another word for slave. Yeah, I think like its origins have a root in that, right? Oh yes, that's right. You read that book, or was it a podcast or something? Murderbot, to be fair, which you feel like is on a spectrum of organic to inorganic, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, Detroit Become Humans about that too. That's true. That's true. All right, Miss Aiba.
What should we do? Conduct interviews?
Aibo is like partner. I don't know about Erica though. But like Aiba is just Aiba. This is giving me the Somnium Files with the Aiba, the like Aiba. I haven't played that game, but I did watch a playthrough of it, and it was great. You think sentience is personhood? Interesting. Word about Diary is good to see you, Keen. That might be the thing. To be fair, knows more about it. I wonder if obviously this is Sherlock Holmes and Watson activities, but I wonder if also this is a little nod at a wink at the Somnium Files. Murderbot is a novel series and now a TV adaptation. Ooh, fun. The robots we have today mostly look like big ball and joint arms that work on assembly lines. Yes, building things like cars, right? It's just automatons. Girl.
I love mystery novels. I've always wanted to be a detective too.
It's so weird. Like, it feels like there's so much background noise in this. Can you all hear what they're saying? Because I'll turn it up, but... Okay. Well, let's talk to her about her. Oh, let me think about her.
While I was trying to find out more about Nachan.
Let me turn this up a bit then.
Seems she likes me. Follows me around like a damn puppy dog.
Mm-hmm.
Even my steeliest glare doesn't faze her.
She is a government plant. For sure. It's coming through fine for you. Okay. I think there's a lot of like background noise since they're up on a rooftop. It feels like their voices are so quiet. I'm gonna try to like ride the dial and make sure it's not too loud.
Freaking weirdo.
She's a plant for sure. Should I drink my hasty? I don't want to drink it yet. Okay. Let's talk to Aiba about Minami-san.
It's been several days since Minami-san has gone missing.
I think Minami got sucked back to 1945, by the way. I think she went to the shrine. She got stuck in 1945. She doesn't have... There's no window opening because they don't have a sentinel at that time period to go forward with. So she's stuck back there with Keitaro. And presumably Tamo Kurabe. Presumably. Personhood doesn't have to equal human. So if the android has thoughts and feelings for themselves, they could be considered people. Yeah. And I think these folks have thoughts and feelings and desires and ambitions, and like they were raised from childhood. So again, we did see Nenji Ogata as a kid. I don't think we've seen any of these other people as a kid. Nenji Ogata is the son of the big tech corporation, so maybe he is like a flesh and blood human. But again, I think everyone's human enough.
Contrary to what her teacher says. And she didn't run away, contrary to the rumor that's been going
I think this
around.
lady's gonna try to snap my neck.
It seems likely she was involved in something much more sinister.
Like getting trapped. Oh, what's this little booty
The
shake?
wind feels nice.
This woman is wild. What, you think sentience is hard to gauge, or like feelings and thoughts and stuff? Sometimes, for real, it is tough to gauge if folks are
Keeping this
thinking.
place all to yourself, huh?
Okay, anything else we can talk to her about? Okay.
I'm not playing pretend, you know.
Yes, of course. I am merely your capable assistant.
Like, she has to be from the SIU.
Well, at least I'll try to be. What should we look into first?
Like, why is she so nosy? Let me consider all these.
That damn Four Eyes. He says there's some
I know
spy
for sure it's
agency
Tetsuya Ida.
short for Special Investigations Unit. They may not be cops, but they're
So Tetsuya Ida is at one point is working in unison. I gotta go feed my dog. Ugh. At one point he's working in unison with Morimura for this experiments to like keep doing time loops so that they can save the Earth. But at some point his path and Morimura's diverge. And I think that's why he's having Takamiya like go find all the kids. And then the kids are all at Morimura's school. So Tina, big philosophical ideas. Also, Tina, did y'all see that booty shake? I have two lobes in my brain. Yeah. Also, if Atlas ever did a Sherlock Holmes game, you'd be so down. Maybe this is a soft launch for it. That would be so sick, though, Jackie. All right, I gotta go feed my dog and grab a snack. Gosh, and not play this game for like 5 minutes. So let me play y'all some music. I shall return to more 13 Sentinels. We are going to be deeply enmeshed in this story. I will be saying nonsense words, and then you will be asking me what the hell I mean by it. She's turning into bones. I know. If you all have any questions when I come back, feel free to ask. I will see you all after I'm done feeding the dog. It's time to get back to 13 Sentinels. Keep telling me about your Chinese food orders, because I want to expand my palate and not get boring stuff, you know? Oh, sesame chicken is probably similar to the too sweet for me things. I see. Yeah, I just can't get into it if it passes that like 50-50 mark of sweet to savory balance. I feel like orange chicken is like more of a 60 or a 70% sweet to savory. MSG tastes like unseasoned scrambled eggs to you personally. Maybe that's exactly what it was, Manny. And Fozzie says that the secret to General Tso's is Szechuan pepper, aka numbing pepper. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really want to be numbed. You think the best way to try Chinese food is to go to a buffet and sample a small bit of everything? I'm worried that the quality there wouldn't be that good, though. But maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, we are playing a game, Jackie. And not just a game. It's 13 Sentinels, of course.
honestly all the same to me.
So we've been introduced to this new character, Erika Aiba, who looks exactly like Tamo Kurabe, who is Keitara Miura's friends. Natsuno Minami's friend from the time that she spent with them in 1945. And also Jiro Kurabe's grandma. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I might have. Maybe. You can get a bunch of stuff at the buffet and then imagine what it'd be like if it was good. Yeah. You told one of your best friends that you were thinking of picking this game up, and she told you it's one of her top 3 games in the last 5 years and ordered you to buy it immediately. It's really good. I really like it a lot. You know, this is like a buffet of different sci-fi concepts, except they're all really good. It's not just under a heat lamp cooking all the time. It's like, what if, like, you know, what if all these characters were in Groundhog's Day and also The Matrix and also War of the Worlds and a war film and all this stuff, you know. You get plate after plate of raw oysters. Oh my god. How has that worked out for you, Kaosa? Get the Hideo Kojima approved poo-poo platter. I think I'll pass. No Chinese food, but you made chicken adobo for the first time last week. You're liking the sour, sweet, and savory flavors. It's really good. How about that? Very nice. I'm glad to hear it. I bet there's a smokiness from adobo, right? A little bit. Haven't gotten sick yet, and therefore it cannot happen. That's exactly how I feel about eating leftovers from my fridge. Or food from the food pantry. I'm like, well, except for I have gotten sick. But that's fine. I'll still keep doing it. I understand the appeal of raw oysters. I would just be worried about the quality of them at a buffet, but apparently maybe that's some of the best stuff there because you know it's fresh because they just crack it open in front of you, maybe. Haven't had oysters yet, though, but you might if you ever make it to Portland. Keep my fingers crossed for you, Jackie. Poo-poo platter is actually very dope. It's an appetizer sampler, huh? My brother used to always get Happy Family. I don't know if that's also poo-poo platter, but that also had everything on it. So here we are with Erika Aiba, who looks a lot like Tamo Kurabe from 1945. Like, literally an exact copy of her. And we need to do some snooping on our bestie, Natsuno Minami, who, in a different timeline, is this girl's daughter. Just to catch you up on the drama. I'm gonna drink my hazy.
Apple juice.
It's apple juice?
Me and Nachan used to drink it all the time when we were kids.
Apple juice. Yummy. Love some good apple juice.
Nachan, my childhood friend. We went our separate ways in middle school, but we still kept writing to each other. She's the only person I really care about.
I love that they stayed in contact with each other. It's precious.
Shikishima. It's that company with all those commercials for TVs and
they make everything from fridges to missiles. If you can get authentic Chinese, Peking duck is top notch. Okay. I would see that like...
This place is a dump.
Well, give me that little piece of trash. Okay, this little thing's got to be something, right?
Someone's drying their handkerchief. Wonder which girl this belongs to.
Well, look at it. What about that little piece of paper? That's got to be something, right? The Bancho squat.
This is Amiguchi's. He got a 92?
So Shuo Amaguchi used to be a total dork and nerd. In 2025. This is 1985, so I don't know what he was like then. But he used to be a total dork and nerd. And then he, like, developed a crush on a streamer. And then she was like, I only like bad boys. So he decided to change his personality and kind of become a delinquent. And, like, a bit of a playboy. And he ditched his glasses and stuff. So I wonder if, like, he's also trying to hide his nerddom here. Also, like, I don't want to spoil stuff for you, Kaosa. I don't want to, like, pontificate too much. Because I want you to play this game, too. Everything from fridges to missiles. Are we talking about General Electric? Basically, essentially, we are talking about General Electric. That's what Shikishima Industries is. Duck is so good, you don't know why it's not a big thing in America. Definitely the chicken lobby, for sure. I bet chicken and pork and beef have teamed up to keep duck out of kitchens, out of the grocery store, because you just can't get it anywhere. I remember I cooked duck once. Because when I was a kid, I loved watching Alton Brown, and he made it once. And so my dad and I made that together. And it was really hard to get a sear on the outside. But I think it tasted pretty alright. I don't think I got sick from that. You never order octopus, but you go ham on some calamari. Is it because of the sentience of the octopus thing? Yeah. Ducks are messier and more costly to keep. True. You turn off the party you're right there first, right? Yes, thank goodness. Okay. Thank goodness.
Maybe he's not just a dumb pretty boy after all. And then again,
Is she blushing? Is Erica blushing a little bit?
Up and leave it on the ground. Yep, still an idiot.
Shumaguchi's been added to our thought cloud. Let's consider Shumaguchi.
Won't stop following me around.
Shumaguchi's got a big crush on Takamiya here. And I'm pretty sure that in a future timeline, they get married and have a kid, and that kid is Natsuno. But I have nothing to back that up aside from the fact that he likes her and also has big divorcee vibes. Like he kind of like his whole like riding around on a motorcycle is giving divorcee to me, you know. Your dad worked for GE and his job was inspecting helicopters and fighter jet engines that were made for the military? That's wild. It is a wild pine. Are we at 1 million vetted chips yet, Just GR? Listen. I think I'm actually over that. I'm in the billions. Oh wait, you mean the meta chips? I thought you meant my score. I'm at 999 mystery points, GR. And I just spend all my meta chips on upgrading the pilots' mechs, so I'm at 0. You get a turducken the year that your parents split. It was mid, but the duck was good, I bet. Every restaurant has calamari thrown on the menu. You've had a lot of mid calamari, yeah. Have you ever made it yourself? When your friends made a turducken for Thanksgiving and then made soup from the leftovers, I'm just like, I can't believe you can actually cook. That's the weird thing about the turducken is like, how do you make sure all that stuff is cooked through, is still juicy and not dry, and also not going to give you like, I almost said melanoma. That's not it. What's the thing when you get sick, like E. coli or something? You know. GE will toast your bread and your fellow man. Worrisome. Very worrisome.
He seems
Salmonella, thank you.
The gang leader at Sakura.
Oh yes, that would be Nenji Ogata, right? Okay, so we're thinking. Look at her surly walk. I love it so much. This woman is everything to me. I love it when she pops a squat too. You do it for the meme. I thought it was more just the extravagance of it, you know. It's very like, to me, the idea of putting a chicken inside of a duck inside of a turkey is so like 17th century court aesthetics of like, look at how rich we are. We can put this bird inside of this bird, you know. Salmonella, he's everyone's least favorite. Yeah, you hate it when he comes over for dinner. Let's, well, let me check with Erica. Can we say? No, okay. Nothing there, nothing else to observe. Okay. Alright, Erica, let's go to floor 1F or something. Whenever you walk like that, it's a great way to walk, though. With purpose. She's probably got, like, the best posture of any of the gals in this game. The other gals are, like, they're, like, leaning one way, or their knees are coming together, or their legs are bowing out and all this stuff. And it's just like, these girls need to eat something that's not just bread. Or candy. Like, Yuki Takamiya, she's eating, like, her broccoli. She's having her chicken and her rice and stuff. She's eating, like, well-balanced meals. And she's getting to walk upright for it. Thank you, Alice, for reminding me to drink some water. Better Call Salmonella is your favorite IBS-laden lawyer series on Netflix. Yeah, and the only one.
Interviewing. The word has such a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
You literally must be a robot. Also, I was wondering if I was blocking stuff. Let me know if I'm ever blocking like text that comes up at the bottom. I was looking at the VOD the other day and I think I was. Interviewing. Maybe that sounds better in Japanese.
Did you see that cute handkerchief?
Oh.
The one tied to the fence on the roof? I wonder whose it is.
You think it's some sort of sign to her lover?
Trying to scan my brain database to see if any, like, could it be like, could it be Natsuno's? I don't know. I'm thinking Yakushiji or something. I don't know. Really? You often got asked if you were military. At HD, what's HD?
Oh.
Her crop top uniform is hilarious. Oh, there's Yakushiji. Hello, Yakushiji. Let's ask her about Natsuno. Oh yeah, she was asking Yakushiji in the prologue about Minami. And Yakushiji was like really weirded out by her, so. My Rolodex, all the little tiny versions of me are like scrambling around my mind palace, which is just my house. Does anybody use the concept of mind palaces? I find that to be such an interesting idea of like imagining putting information in a real space or like a constructed space. You could like go down a hallway and you're like, oh, this room, this is where I keep all my recipes. And this room is where I keep all the information about where all my documents are stored, you know. Pretty sure an investigative interview in Japanese would still be interview. So maybe it is the same. Maybe.
He's still out.
Anybody do that Mind Palace stuff?
Seems like it.
Did you notice anything strange about her? Before she started taking days off, I mean.
Well,
My response would be, what are you, a cop? Which, Takumi hates cops, but she has to work with them because they have her dad held hostage. They'll kill him in prison. Well, not at her real dad, but, you know.
I haven't really thought about it.
I did wrap up the DLC. Oh my god, it was so good. Just the game here, I loved it.
But now that you mention it, I noticed she was always hurrying to the track room at break,
We're gonna find BJ?
even during class.
Hey! You're saying after reading Stephen King's Dreamcatcher, you started doing a Mind Palace mental Rolodex thing. That's fascinating. How does that work for you, Manny? Also, speaking of Stephen King, one of my dad's books in his office is The Strand. Is that a good book? Is that one that would be fun to read? I don't know. Instead of a mental palace, you use a mental map or network. You form intricate connections you can use to jump between pieces of knowledge. Fascinating. Does that work well for you? You think in truth, in practice? According to Mist, you walk a bit more masked than her, but with the same gaits. Okay, kind of forward, kind of walking like that. Is it called The Stand? It's a bit bleak. Okay. I did put it in the box of books for donation, so. But I was like, maybe this will be good. Folks love this Stephen King guy. Speaking of Stephen King, you like how the Mind Palace in Alan Wake 2 gets visualized. It's a cool gameplay feature. You love that game. I should probably play those Alan Wakes too. Alan Wakes as well. Don't you think, Clamp? I bet I would like those too. You use more knowledge piece association than anything else. Not sure if you can manage to make a Mind Palace. I wonder if you could just take your current surroundings and just be like, I'm going to associate this piece of information with this drawer. When I need to think about this, I think about this drawer and I pull the drawer open and I see it in there, you know. Would the Sand be a fun read you could fod? Because I'm guessing it's a no. It's fantastic, but very long, says Mist. Okay. It was a thick paperback with tiny print. So is this the Bible? What is this? You've read the unabridged version as well, which was a lot. I bet. Oh boy. It was even longer. It's like 1,000 pages. Yeah. It was quite the brick when I pulled it off the shelf. The first Alan Wake is good, but the gameplay is kind of repetitive. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me, Larry. Was it their first game that they made? Or just the first in that franchise? Use your Mind Palace to sort ideas and memories into categories. I think that's a great idea, Manny. That's a fabulous idea. That makes a lot of sense. I think that's kind of what Mind Palaces are for.
She seemed to always be a bit anxious.
Because she's avoiding the men in black. Okay. Now we can still talk about Minami.
Anything else you noticed?
Max Payne was the first one. That's right. Yeah. You can never do it for your processes. It's just an extra step to access information, making you less likely to retain the information. You'd make a drawer in the room and then lose the key to the room. That makes sense, Snake. You form mini flashbacks. Interesting. A little photographic snapshot. So they got an ABC miniseries. I see. If I was a TV watcher, I would do that, Manny.
About Natsuno.
As soon as they start reenacting shows and movies inside 3-hour-long baseball games, that's when I'm going to start watching TV shows and movies. is when they start the middle of the O's game, they're like, anyway, watch this. While the batter is coming up to bat, watch this short clip from the stand. You find it, usually find it great at thinking at length about intricate subjects, but not so great about accessing a particular niche of information at the staff of mind, like a mind palace can be. Okay. I see, Quantum. That makes sense. Yeah, because I feel like that mind palace idea, folks are like, okay, hold on, I know exactly where that is. Da 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 da. I'm here. You know. You think I would enjoy Alan Wake's zaniness? It doesn't reach Deadly Premonition levels, which was a great game. That was so unhinged and enjoyable. Your mind would be too busy telling you there's a drawer there so that you remember its contents. Okay. Kings 112263 is another book. That's right. I actually heard about that. I think actually, so I was gifted Stephen King's On Writing. And in that book, he talks about 112263, the man who goes back to stop JFK's assassination. Like the first person who has access to the information about time travel is just a guy who uses the basement to get cheap prices on beef or something. Right? If only they let you farm light strategy battles for 20 hours in between each episode, then I'd be getting into that story for sure. For sure, Magresta.
Her fervently scribbling something in her notebook, and it didn't seem like it was just notes on the lecture.
Okay. The notebook. Anything else? Oh, we can't consider anything else. Okay. Let's consider the track and field room.
Even during break. What was Nachan doing?
You missed the current topic, memory storage. Yeah, mind palaces. Because Manny had mentioned that I got a little Rolodex up here of 13 Sentinels information. And I don't have like a structure to it. I have no idea what my organizational system is aside from just like... It would be great to have an organization system. I think everything is just up there always. So it's kind of like right here all the time, which means that things like when is that haircut appointment go out, because I'm like, but I gotta think about 13 Sentinels right now. So yeah, so organization of information mentally is an interesting topic. How about the Notebook, the movie?
Nachan was writing things in this notebook. Things that had nothing to do with her classes. Could it have something to do with her disappearance?
Erica's taking some extremely deep breaths. Are you looking at this gal? You gotta fill the belly, girl. What's going on here? This gal that you're talking to, she's a family gal and a working gal. Good for her. That's wonderful.
That damn Four Eyes. He says there's some spy agency. It's short for Special Investigation. They may not be, but they're honestly all the...
Okay, why is this a green consider? Is this something I can talk to Erica about? It's weird that it's red out. Can I talk to her about that? I can't talk to her about that. That'd be ridiculous. Oh, there's Iori. Nutchan's friends. Oh, I could ask her about the SIU? That's why it's something I can...
Can I help you?
Interesting.
No.
No?
She was one of them.
Oh, that's right. Morimura, Juro Karabe, and Natsuno are all on the list of like students to investigate because the SIU thinks that they're like being used by Shikishimi Industries or something. There's a point 3/4 of the way through 13 Sentinels. Really? Where you just gave up trying to piece the story together? You just play it out? Just let it play out? That's wild. I don't know if I could ever get there myself, Clamp. Because the piecing it together is the best part of this game. So good. I was also thinking about this when I was eating my teriyaki. It is so blatantly clear. Position 1, Tiny. Thank you, honey. Oh, that's why you're getting up to... Because you're squirreling around with that damn thing because I didn't let you sit up here. Is that it? Is that why you're being fussy? Okay. Anyway, Tiny was getting wild behind the camera. Sorry about that. So... I was thinking about this when I was eating my teriyaki. So why would they make it so blatantly clear? Using the same sprite, basically, for Tamaro Kurabe as Erika Aiba. That what they do, it feels like a little Tina trap. It feels like a little honeypot for me specifically. Like, oh, you like figuring things out? Well, guess what? That's not going to be Tamara Kurabe, even though she looks just like Tamara Kurabe. You know? But then, are they making me think that so I won't think it's her, and then I'll be surprised later that it is her? So I like thinking a lot. You like vibing through stories? That's great. Was this experience enjoyable for you, Magresta, when you were playing this game yourself?
In Four Eyes' file. Yuri Fuyusaka.
AKA Chihiro Morimura.
You're the one next to her in the red glasses.
It feels like the mixing for the voices is off. It feels like Yuki's voice is really quiet and the music is really present. You just beat a tough boss in Expedition 33. Yay! Congrats. Well done, Quantum. What are you thinking of the game so far without spoilers? You like doing the Mind Palace thing? Because in your wild-ass brain, each category of a thought or memory room, and the Rolodex is themed as if it was a theme park. Oh my god, that's so great. You get to go on a roller coaster ride every time you try to like remember a recipe. Exactly. At the same time, it could be her, right? Schrodinger's grandma. You should try to find a way to organize raw data. You're good at retaining experiences to memory, but not data like names and numbers and stuff. That could be challenging. That's why I think a lot of folks do that Mind Palace stuff. You didn't play it. You only watched the story. The battles are a little too boring for you, I see. I feel like if you were to construct a Mind Palace, you would wake up one day in Silent Hill. Well, but you know how to get out of it, though. You still try to figure the story out, but part of you gave up. You thoroughly enjoyed the ride, though, yeah. We'll see if I get to that point. We'll see. So, Expedition 33 is pretty great overall. It has an intriguing, cool story, and it plays tough, but feels very rewarding when you push through it, I see. I think that's great, Magresta. You are truly free. I love that. See, you're putting too much pressure on one hip, girl. You need to balance your posture like Miss Takamiya here. See how upright she is?
Have a minute? I got some things to ask you.
Okay, let's ask her about Minami.
Now you've been going to Natsuno Minami's house, yeah? Any news since? Oh.
That's it. What about Kisaragi? You got anything to say? Okay, we're just talking to her. Girl, shut up with this interviewing. Get over here. Follow me. I wonder if at some point we're gonna have to try to ditch her. The way that she rubber bands to us makes me think of like Shu Inaba. What the hell was that Shu kid's name? Let me look it up. Who's that Shu? No, not Amaguchi. Sorry. It was, Shiba. God, I hate this guy. Kyuta Shiba. What's his deal? I can't wait to figure out this dude's deal. But, the way that this gal is rubber banding to us makes me think a lot of, that guy whose name I literally just forgot. Okay. Shu Amaguchi is one of our fellow pilots.
Have a minute.
Is there... Well... It says I gotta present to her an ex... Oh.
Now you've been going to Natsuno...
Okay, interesting. Expedition 33 hits the Lost Odyssey and Shadow Hearts node in your brain. Interesting. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is also a great movie. Honestly, I feel like... I don't know a lot about that movie, but... I bet Jiro Karabe's storyline is basically just that.
Minami's house, yeah? Any news since?
It's a no from her. Oh. So I'm missing some intel. Okay, I literally can't progress with her, so... Let's go to the athletics building. Maybe I'll have more information to present to Iori after the athletics building. Why are there boys here? When do these boys get here? Oh? Really?
I can see it clearly now. The primary suspect. I am certain.
Who the hell are you talking
Their
about?
intentions were not pure.
What is your deal? There's another member of the track and
You on
field
the
team.
track
Okay.
team?
Yes.
What you know about Natsuno?
Natsuno Minami is too, right?
Hmm.
Did you notice anything strange about her? Besides her being absent from school.
Well, depends what you define.
She always had
as
that bag with a robot in
strange,
it.
But Natsuno did stop coming to training, but I'd still see her in the locker room.
Doing what?
It seemed like she was there to get something.
That would be BJ,
Something like...
the little robot.
Some kind of UFO-looking thing.
Wait. So she saw it? She saw BJ the robot?
I don't
A
know
UFO looking
exactly.
thing?
It just looked like a box when it was in her bag.
A box in the locker room, huh?
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, it's not going to be in there now if they're back in 1945.
Something that the girl on the track team mentioned. She said
A
Natsuno
UFO
went
looking
into
thing
the
is
locker room
wild.
to get a
That would
box.
definitely... That would be the first thing I'd say is, oh, that UFO girl, the girl with the alien, I would mention that first. I would be like, now that you mentioned it, she did have a living alien in her locker. That is absurd. Okay, can I walk in here? Oh, these are track members I can talk to. Oh, okay, my bad. First time your brother saw Memento, it was on the DVD where they put the movie in chronological order, I see. Whereas at its release, it's in like, it's more kind of like this game where stuff is not chronologically released, huh?
You're on the track team, right?
I'm a second year and captain of the track team.
This girl.
Did you need something?
So sassy.
I wanted to ask you about Natsuno Minami.
She skipped out on our last few training sessions. But I guess she's out sick.
Did she look sick to you?
She looked fine to me. Right?
Yep, I thought so too.
Oh, the manager. Okay. Can I speak to your manager? This girl you're talking to has a good attitude and is a good people person. Love to hear that. Wonderful.
I think it was after that one incident. That's when Minami-san
The
started skipping
incidents?
training. And school too, I guess.
What incident?
There was a fire in the North Building.
There was a fire?
Oh yeah.
That's the first time I'm hearing about
Maybe
this.
it's unrelated. But
Excuse me, I have to think about this for a second. Don't talk to her. Don't talk about it to her. I'm going over here. Don't. I have to think.
Right around the time of that
The
fire,
fire?
Nachan started skipping her training sessions for track. Could it be related?
What the hell happened? Okay, let's ask the manager about the fire.
A fire? In the North Building?
yeah, I heard an explosion started it.
Hi, Alex. Good to
I
see
heard
you.
It was arson.
I wonder if it was a Sentinel that started it. It was a DVD that has special track in chronological order. Oh, I see. That's probably like after you watch the movie for the first time, they're probably like, okay, if you liked that, you might want to see it not in chronological order. Iba, tell me about this North Building fire. Oops. Tell me about this North
You heard
Building
anything about
fire.
that fire in the North Building?
No, I'm sorry.
What movie is Tenet? I think that is another time travel one, right? I think they came out in the last, like, oh, it might not be time travel. I don't know because I don't watch movies. I think it came out in the last, like, 5 years or so.
I don't know anything.
She doesn't know anything? Why is she? You're not very good, Watson.
Right around the time of Nachan's start, could it be related?
Okay, there's somebody I can talk to about this fire. Maybe the other girl? Yo, check member, what's this fire situation?
You know anything about the fire?
Thank you for the anime hour. It's about a guy with a short memory, and it's shown backwards. So you only know as much as he does. Interesting. It's a movie where some people move backwards in time, so we see the moving in reverse. That sounds wild. You thought it was... So it is literally called Tenet. You thought it was an acronym? No. Which is the same backwards as it is forwards. So, what kind of... You want to talk about some anime? Just to give hero? Seen any good anime lately?
In the North Building?
No.
So she doesn't know about the fire? Why?
Hello.
What do you mean, hello?
I can see it clear. The eye there.
What do you mean, hello?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean, oh yeah? Folks are driving me out of my mind. Let's go back to the hallway. Maybe we can ask, like, Iori about the fire. You saw one enemy, it seemed, it was like, it seemed kind of cool, huh? Yeah. Seemed pretty cool. I love watching, my brother's been pulling up these videos. There's just, like, robot vibes. It's just, there's no plot. It's just all the cool robot scenes from animes from the last like 50 years or whatever. It's just like somebody's hands moving up on the sliders and pushing like 5 buttons and then rockets and stuff like that. It's like literally that, and it's great. I love it. It's Robot Sakuga, exactly. It's just like cool robot stuff. People with really like old anime where like somebody's got a chin that could probably open a can, you know, and like big old eyes that are got glitter in them and stuff like that. It's just like, wow. This is wild. This person's really good at drawing robots, though. You know, there was this kid that was her own grandmother and was like thousands of years old. That sounds really familiar, weirdly enough. You're watching the Dragon Ball Super Brawly movie. Very nice. And Tenet is cool. Premium vibe and don't think about it too much movie. Do you think that is that like in opposition to Inception? I feel like Inception's one of those movies where people really like to think about it. And it's based off a thought puzzle. I love robot vibe videos on YouTube set to like some slowed down reverb weird ass music that I can't recognize. It's great. So good. Just robot stuff. Been watching a lot of that lately. Thinking a lot about very unsurprisingly, thinking a lot about robots lately. Alright, gals. Oh, God is here. Being tired. Oh, and he's embarrassed because he doesn't want to talk to Kisaragi because he may have a crush on her, and also they have got like sort of a antagonistic relationship. But then they develop a real tight relationship. I'm assuming after like they work it out in 2025, then they come back here and they're like kind of like close to each other. Alrighty. Tell me what you know about this fire. Apparently not. Can I not ask you about the fire? Now, excuse? Do you know about the fire?
Have a minute. I got.
Oh, and now I can ask him about the fire. Great. Do you also know anything about Special Investigations Unit?
Huh? She was.
Did I not think about this yet?
She's a name on the list in Four Eyes' file.
Everybody's a damn
Her
name on that list.
It was Yakashiji. She's pretty dull, actually.
She's almost like she's someone's grandma or something. Tell me about this fire.
Building. Know anything about that?
Release notes of the day. Thank you, Juan, for this. Yesterday was the release of The Rewinder 2, a Chinese adventure game. And today was Cattle Country, a farming cowboy game like Stardew Valley. Interesting. And Near Mage, a point-and-click game from the creators of Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure, which I played that game, Juan. Interesting. I played a little bit of that. I wonder how that game is. Cattle Country and Near Mage sound really interesting to me. It sounds really cool. And Snake, you missed that 80s anime aesthetic where everyone has sharp edges? Yeah, everyone was just like super pointy chins.
I heard a teacher talking about it.
The fire.
They said it was caused by a delinquent.
I doubt that.
Cigarettes.
I doubt that.
It wasn't you, was it?
Do we smell that much like cigarettes?
I laid off the cigs after I transferred here.
That is gonna be so hard for
I'm not
her.
getting my nicotine fix. Which means you better watch yourself.
Oh, to be addicted to nicotine this young.
Smoking cigarettes. There's only one of those lame asses here.
I don't think Ogata smokes cigarettes. We haven't seen him smoking cigarettes. We just know he's a delinquent. He's probably straight edge, honestly. Yes, this is the shirt my dad gave me. Exactly just a game here. I thought it'd be fun to wear that today. Is there anything else we can talk to Yakashichi about?
Was there something else?
Okay, nothing for her. Can we
Have a minute? I got some.
talk to Iori about the fire? Yes, we can.
There was a fire in the north building. Is that right?
I know the kids are on the vapes now, yeah.
That too. I'm glad it wasn't on this side of the school.
Know anything else?
Feel so
about
bad for those kids because it's like, you know, watermelon,
Not me.
lime, pineapple fiesta flavored or whatever. Nobody knows anything about this fire? Old school Trigun. Did that have robot stuff in it? Interesting. Outlaw starring Cowboy Bebop, of course. Space stuff. Yeah. You're in your Gundam journey. You're watching Zeta Gundam for the first time. Lots of cool robot action and angsty teens. You love it. And Astro, speaking of anime, you started watching Solo Leveling, huh? What is that one about? Is that one about MMOs? Is that what? No, that was a different thing. That's a completely different thing. I was thinking of the one where like a guy and his dad are playing like Final Fantasy 14 or something together. That's completely different. I just want to be a lady cowboy riding into the sunset with a large-chested dame, but also a robot. I can have it all, of course. Log Horizon, is that the one where it's like a boy and his dad playing stuff or something? Not Chun's friend. Do you know anything about Ninja Yokota? We've already done this dialogue
Can I
thing.
help you?
this girl?
We've already
She's
done
named
this.
Iori.
And so is
Next part,
Kisaragi.
tell me-
Okay, so now I think I should... Well, let me think about Ninja Yokota.
Built up a reputation as a tough guy.
Hmm.
All the way back
Oh,
in
Dad of Lights. That's probably the one. But the other one is an anime about MMOs, and coincidentally, the last anime that you watched on purpose, you're like, I'm done. That's it for me. Doesn't get any better than this, or like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna get any better than this. You know, what level was it? Like, this is the greatest thing ever. Like, it's just not for me. Maybe this anime thing isn't for me.
school, actually. Every delinquent around here knows who he is.
Somebody said that you should watch Solo Leveling. Maybe you should if you really like anime. It takes place in a world like ours where a portal opens up and a magical creature comes. Oh, magical creatures come through. People gain abilities and hunt the creatures. The rules are kind of MMO like. Oh, interesting, Astro. How about that? You wait until halfway through the season, it turned into a weird harem thing, including a little kid that the main character was tutoring? What the hell? That sucks. That sucks. Not this interviewing stuff, this. Okay, I can tell her about something.
You heard anything about that?
No, I don't know it.
She doesn't know anything about the fire. Useless. Okay. Let's go to the roof. Maybe there's something going on up there. Silver. I literally cannot remember the last anime that I watched. Oh, I mean, I've been watching clips of Kinnikuman Man on YouTube with my brother. It's hilarious. It's so stupid. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And literally, we're watching it through the lens of someone who is shipping two of the characters. So it's just like 80s anime viewed through the gayest lens. So it's just 2-minute clips of like characters holding hands. So I have no idea what that anime is actually about. That's about what I got time for. Although I did watch a full episode of a JoJo thing. It was the spin-off with Rohan Kishibe. We've been watching some of that on Netflix from time to time because there's not really a plot line there. It literally just feels like autobiography of the author. It's so self-insert. It's hilarious. Like, one of the instances was like some guy's daughter challenged him to catch 3 balls of popcorn in his mouth. And then I was like, clearly this dude was on the couch with his daughter, and his daughter was like, Daddy, can you catch 3 balls of popcorn in your mouth? And then like, he was like, how can I make this about somebody dying? You know, it was so funny. And then like another one was like that guy who is an author, by the way, in the manga. He's like actually an author. So it's so blatantly a self-insert. Anyway, he's like so strong and good at running and good at doing stuff in the gym. Really excellent. And there's just an episode where he's like competing with a guy who's on the treadmill next to him, and it's so obviously like he was at the gym and noticed that some guy was side-eyeing him and like making his treadmill faster, and he's like, but what if this guy was actually the spirit of Hermes trying to kill me? Like, so funny, dude. It's hilarious. It is so goofy, so autobiographical. What if my life was actually dangerous? It was like so good. I love it. Anyway, it's so stupid. It's very enjoyable. It's like eat a bunch of cotton candy. You're like, wow, this is really wild, and then it's over. You know, you did more recently watch a Guitars anime with Okadrian's folks in Discord, and it did confirm your idea. It was a Guitars one. Interesting. You're craving something. Oh, I tried to watch that back in the day. Code Geass or GS or something like that. Tried to watch that back in the day, and I was not into it. It was like, I didn't like the main character. But that was really back into the anime watching days for me when I was like, let's just see what's on. I'll watch anything. So, you want to give the Nier anime a shot. I bet it's good. Yeah. I hear Delicious in Dungeon is great too. You might watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood soon. You watched the original Me Too back in the day. But then it diverges from the plotline apparently. But I liked it well enough. He's a manga author and everyone loves him. And he's so good and strong and handsome and smart. Yeah, it's so funny the way he treats this character. It's just like, this is literally... Are you showing it? This is Rohan Kishibe, which is the self-insert, who's like so fashion. Tina rewatch Code GS. You need to take some Code GS. The learning will be legendary. I don't know. I've watched like, I don't know. I feel like I watched like 3 episodes of it and I was like, this is boring or something back in the day. Your friends not liking Lelouch is the entire point of the anime. Yeah, but remember movie nights with It's Tina, the streamer, where like when she doesn't like the protagonist of a movie, she mentally checks out and is playing some Balatro on her Switch while the rest of you are watching the movie. Because she doesn't like that guy who, she doesn't like Bill Murray's character in the Scrooge thing. You know, you remember Guitars and a small boy and a teenage girl and a middle-aged man love triangle, and there was like guitars or something in it. Went wild. Gets so great, but also if you ever said you got turned off by fan service, I'm not a big fan of fan service. It was not a fun one. Yeah, Scrooge was... I bless everyone who loves it. I'm not into it because I don't like Bill Murray yelling at me, which is a lot of stuff. He did get redeemed at the end, but he really spent the whole time screaming at people, especially a woman who was serving the underserved. It was wild. You don't watch anime, but you have a friend who loves Delicious in Dungeon. And that anime and manga has also collaborated with one of your favorite games. Ergo, you do love Delicious in Dungeon. We'll recommend it highly. If anyone asks for anime recommendations, there you go. Good to see you present, Alex. By the way, it sounds like Tina's not the ideal candidate for a movie react channel unless you want to see someone being like, I hate this guy, time to play Balatro. You know? I know, it was so wild. He was like screaming at this woman like, how dare you be of service to people and that make you happy and all this stuff. And like screaming also at the 2 other people. It was wild. But the Muppets, I did watch the Muppets one, the Muppets Christmas Carol with my folks last year, and it was beautiful. So I accept some of your opinions about it, but Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol is the better version. But Muppets is pretty good. Anime. Oh, up on the roof, huh? So, oh, we're gonna have a squad off. This is gonna be great. Iba.
I think it may be ill-advised to associate with hoodlums.
You know what? I think this is also Tsukasa Okino's voice actress, aka Manuela Casagrande's voice actress. I think it's Okino's voice actress doing a different voice, or it could also be Yakushiji's voice actress, but it sounds a lot like Okino. Oh, yes, you wanted to drop your Delicious in Dungeon comment real quick. No worries. Thank you, Magrusta. We are warriors at arms for Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, one of the best renditions of Christmas Carol of all time. My weekend was pretty good, I gotta say. I was pretty overwhelmed just by the idea of all the stuff I have to do just Game Hero, but once I started writing it out, I started feeling better. And now I can start tackling it bit by bit instead of being like, what do I have to do and when? So it feels like something new is added every day. So now I can start structuring it. So I've been living a lot without structure for the past month. Because kind of had to. Because like big things came up every day that's like, well, I got to spend 8 hours on this, you know? So now that all the big stuff is done and now I can actually do structured time things, getting back into my bag, you know. But she's got a terrible cramp in her back with that idle animation. What's up, big man? Oh, that's my walk cycle. Sorry. Let's talk to Ogata. Did you smoke cigarettes, Ogata?
It's a public roof, ain't it?
Just, I love his attitude. Like, completely confrontational to the end.
I said, why are you here?
Just checking if my handkerchief was dry yet.
That's his hanky?
The handkerchief was yours?
Everyone was like, it's a girly handkerchief.
Yeah. So what?
I thought it was a girl's.
Is it in oh my god. Okay, why are we arresting this man about his handkerchief? You aren't the biggest fan of Christmas Carol. You'll stand by your kill all billionaires mantra. Yeah, this is true. But at least I think by the end of A Christmas Carol, if done right, Scrooge just starts giving his fortune away. So he no longer would be a billionaire, right? Unless he just promotes Cratchit and then they're just billionaire partners. I don't know. Depends on the interpretation. Thanks for reminding me to drink some water just to get in hero.
Are you trying to pick a fight with me?
Oh, not me. Never.
I feel like these two would get along so well because they're basically the same person. All right, let's ask him about Minami. Also, ad break starts in a minute, folks,
So
just so you know.
I mean, Minami.
What are you getting embarrassed for? You've called her that since you were kids, right?
Right. So, Nachan. You know she's gone missing?
Yeah. I do know.
So, I just want to say he's like the only person who we know about the family life. We know that his dad is an executive at Shikishima Industries. I don't know about... Oh, and of course we do know about her family life too. She was raised by a Yakuza member who then got put in jail for stabbing a guy. For good reasons.
The black suits have something to do with that.
You want a Christmas Carol where Scrooge doesn't just give away his fortune but becomes a class traitor? Same. Why don't we get that? If they're gonna keep remaking crap, let's get a Christmas Carol with that. But they won't. They won't. They will not. Just judging by the news cycle's reaction to a billionaire being killed a little while back, they won't be making that one. I don't think they'll be making that one. Tell me what you know about this fire. Do you smoke cigarettes, sir? No, I don't think her pop stabbed Kiryu. I bet her dad is more like Kiryu.
Also heard that it was caused by a certain cigarette smoking delinquent.
Think he's a cigarette smoker, to be
You
honest.
trying to accuse me of something?
I've never
First of
seen.
all,
Yeah, I've never
I
seen him
don't
with a cigarette.
smoke. Second of all, the fire
Luigi,
was in a
exactly the Mangione family Christmas.
girl's bathroom.
It wouldn't happen.
And
It was in a
rumor
girl's
has it,
bathroom.
It wasn't even really a fire.
Girl's bathroom. I wonder if like, well, Iori said that she had heard of it, but it was in the North Building or something. What? Maybe it was Shinonome? Trying to think of the other girls we haven't run into. Let me just think about the girls' bathroom real quick.
Something happened in the girls' bathroom of the North Building.
I don't even know about the North Building, to be honest.
Why
Have we
do
even
you
been
say
there?
that?
I saw Minami being chased by them one time.
The Men in Black.
You what? What the hell is going on? Damn, Four Eyes never mentioned that little detail.
I also heard rumors about some kid in middle school. I guess he's been looking for her too. Something fishy's going on.
Some kid in middle
It's getting
school.
complicated. I can't keep up.
That can't be Miura. I don't know how old Goto was. Like Renya Goto, but it seems like he's older than them. He has that kind of like I'm the leader vibe, so. Imagine how great if they made a Luigi's Christmas Carol and John Leguizamo was started as Mangione. Might be a little old at this point, but they do that de-aging stuff.
The agent on Nachan's case, Shinonome.
Could it be she don't
Do I
know?
have to ask her for help after all? I mean,
A lot of cooks in the
she is
kitchen.
pretty messed up too.
Why is she messed up? Just because she's got bandages on her chest and forehead? Maybe she just recently underwent some surgery or something.
Have I answered enough of your questions yet?
So I love how
lost.
I just love how confrontational he is. What do you think about
Something happened
bathrooms? Okay. I should probably go talk to the other folks about it. Can I talk to you about bathrooms? You know, yeah, does she know? She doesn't know anything about anything. She's just like sticking around. Don't head there yet. Oh, wait. Maybe we should head there. Let's go pee pee.
I want to take a look for myself.
Bathroom time.
Let's go to that girl's bathroom in the north building.
Certainly.
Okay. John Lake was always an immortal gene. He still looks very young. I had no idea. Someone really blew up this bathroom, huh? Oh.
Shit. You seeing this? There's no
There's still
way
6
I'll
seconds left of this audio clip, so it's gonna cough again. Okay, I should shorten that clip to just be a little less. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, de-aging has been happening a lot lately, to be fair, with the technology.
This was from a fire.
Yeah, this is like a bomb. What did she do? What, you sent in something psychically, girl? What's she inspecting her nails?
We are not allowed to be in here.
We're not allowed to be in here. I think I should probably deactivate and reactivate the source real quick, by the way. There we go. Okay. Home Depot bathroom. Ooh, were they blowing up the bathroom in Home Depot? Was it getting really belligerent in there?
Oh, we'll get in so much trouble if they find us.
Is she turned on
What
by
is
that?
wrong with you?
It just feels like we're actual detectives now.
Okay. Hi, harmless iterator. Good to see you. We're doing a little Sherlock Holmes investigation stuff with our Watson here, Erica Iba.
Judging from this level of destruction, I deduce that the perpetrator was
This looks like a Silent Hill bathroom, or like Crow's Country or something.
someone with an extreme hatred for girls' bathrooms.
She can't be this dumb. She is like absolutely playing this. Check out this blowed up
One
toilet.
burn mark in sight. It seems more like a bear went on a rampage.
A damaged door.
Scratch marks. They're carved pretty deep in there.
Red glasses? Interesting. There's stuff on the ceiling? Oh, you mean at Home Depot? How in the hell? That is wild. This almost looks like someone went beast mode. And if somebody is a werewolf in this game, I am gonna scream. If there's like a werewolf actually in this game, I will scream. And I don't have a proper hardware compressor yet. But if somebody can turn into an animal in this... Oh, wait, the cats! Could it be kitty cats? Could it be kitty cats?
There's signs of damage all
There's
over
red
the place.
glasses here. Okay, so can you all see the glasses on the ground? Because those look like Tomi Kisaragi's glasses.
This can't have been the work of just one person.
It ain't red plastic, that's glasses.
Someone's eyeglass frames. They're red. Probably belong to a girl.
Let's spray onto Kisaragi. You walk into this bathroom and then suddenly you hear, I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary, my wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Silent Hill 2, huh? Red glasses. I can't even consider this. That's a bummer. What do you think about these glasses? Do you wear
Any
glasses?
ideas? Who do you think these glasses belong to?
It'd be so funny. She's like, oh, my glasses. And then I put her in a chokehold and I arrest her.
Glasses are broken, so they won't be wearing them anymore. Do you remember?
Was Kisaragi wearing her glasses? I don't remember if Yakushiji or Kisaragi wasn't wearing their
Were
glasses.
anyone wearing a pair like that?
Tomi was.
Now that I think
Would Tomi and Kisaragi have 2 pairs of glasses in 1985? I figured that in the 80s, glasses were so hard to get your hands on. Like, that was it for your year, right? They didn't just have backup glasses.
About it. Yeah. I do remember someone.
So, my idea... Well, actually, Yakushichi shot Tomi Kisaragi with the gun in the cafeteria, the magic gun that takes your nanomachines away, I think. Or injects you with nanomachines. It makes folks ready for the Sentinel War. So that happened elsewhere. So I was thinking maybe that scrap happened here, judging by the claw marks, which could have been the cats, and then Tomi Kisaragi's glasses. But why would that happen here when it's already happened in the cafeteria?
Friend in Class 1B. And a name on Four Eyes' list.
No, I know glasses were invented. Like, I know glasses have been around for a long time, but I'm just thinking, like, glasses are expensive. Would somebody have a backup pair?
Tomi Kisaragi.
Tomi Kisaragi.
Tomi Kisaragi. I think I saw her in the class.
Yeah, I know that glasses are definitely... So, like... Would they just didn't work as well? So do you think she'd have like a bunch of backups in 85? The idea that she has got an optometrist having come from 2025, that she's able to find an optometrist in 85 that can make her glasses, like, I suppose that might be a priority if you're a glasses wearer and you can't see without them.
One hallway just now.
What the hell are you doing, Miss Thing? Erica.
I have constructed a criminal profile.
I wish you... There's no way that she can't actually be Tomo Kurabe, the incredible professor / computer AI. Unless she's playing with me entirely. Which she could be. Your dad had like 5 pairs of glasses, right? 87? Huh? How about that?
Our suspect is a maintenance lady built like a bear. What do you think?
Hold on. Oh god, there was so much reverb in here that I thought maybe that the sound was playing through my my monitor as well. What's she doing with this little skirt thing?
This isn't how I expected it. In mystery novels, the perpetrator's name is always written somewhere.
There's
in
no
blood.
way. The
There's
foolishness.
a dead body nearby. You really are strange.
Why is she so obsessed with me? Let's go back to Class 1B.
Oh, wait for me.
In the early 2000s, you got a pair of glasses and it was like $90. But now they're like $300, yeah. Well, go back with your Mackie cheese. I hope it's delicious.
Here before.
Tomi is not here right now. We just found her glasses in the girls' bathroom, which had gotten blown up earlier.
Suddenly, I can't keep up.
This is definitely... Okino's voice actress doing a different voice for what purpose? Don't tell Tina about Ladies Built Like a Bear. I'm like, where? Are we having gay moments yet? Okay, so we're kind of like the Sherlock. She's our Watson. I don't think we're being that gay yet, but you never know. It can happen.
Not here either.
We're looking for our bestie, Natsuno Minami, who I think is back in 1945 right now. I think she got force shifted to 1945. We're looking for signs of her going missing. Because we're being forced to do so by the Special Investigations Unit, CIA thing, basically. There's Kisaragi talking to Miwako, okay. Time to be confrontational.
Hey.
Yeah?
Are these your... Hey, you ever been to the girls' bathroom?
Girls' bathroom in the north building, that right? What happened there?
Glasses were invented in 1286. I'm not surprised, but that is good information. You got an eye exam with a quote for new lenses, and you thought you were gonna pass out. How much was it, Pastel?
Oh, what's with all the questions anyways?
I know you were there.
Are you talking about what happened in the north building? I had nothing to do with it.
Except
Why would I
we
go
have
all
your
the way there to
glasses.
use the bathroom anyways?
Because you weren't using the bathroom. You're doing Sentinel stuff or something. How about these, honey?
Glasses?
What's this all about?
Go ahead. Take a closer look.
Mom, they do look the same as mine.
She is so slick. This is very funny. Could this be before or after she got... She went to 2025 in the back? I wonder. Just the lenses. With your current frames, we're going to be like in the 300s. With the small amount that Disabilities gives for those, maybe it would be down to 200-ish. Woof. Your main pair of glasses run like $600 and change without insurance. Yikes. Ugh.
But you
Sickening.
probably noticed. I'm wearing mine right now.
Because you might have a backup
Obviously,
pair.
they can't be mine.
See, this is what I'm talking about. In 85, this is why I was like, did they only have one pair of glasses? Because she's acting like you can only have one pair.
These glasses were found on the floor of the bathroom. And you're the only one in this whole damn school that wears glasses as distinctive as these.
You were in the other room and you asked Google, and they did have sunglasses in the 80s. It's great. Thank you, Google.
So you're blaming me? What could I possibly gain
Sunglasses
from
really
setting a
cool back
toilet
then.
on fire?
Fire? You're not messing with me, are you?
See, it could have been her from a different timeline in that bathroom. You know.
Actually,
Miwako, are those your glasses?
Yeah?
I saw her the day of the incident.
Okay, why? Okay, this was help for misogyny. Look, girl. Why is look, girl? Why would that be held? I hulked out in the bathroom every once in a while. Sometimes you gotta hulk out. I don't know why that's held for misogyny.
Usami-chan was in the north building.
Wow, Miwako ratting out Usami.
What the hell?
What the hell's happening?
But I really did see you there. I saw Natsuno-chan there too.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Miwako snitching. But, like, I also don't know how much I trust Miwako. Miwako and the other guy, Shiba, they're always, like, kind of around the scene of the crime. And, like, Shiba straight up, like, punches Jiro Karabe to end his prologue. To be like, oops, you saw too much. Gotta take you out. I feel like Miwako's always kind of around things, you know? So what's going on here? Wait, they had these too. Wow, hold on. Yo, that's really sick. Oh my god, show up at TwitchCon wearing those. You'll be the coolest person there. You have a few things to make it tricky, like prisms, which can't be done online. Oh, I'm sorry to do that pastel. Just because the frame's the same doesn't mean the lenses are the same. Oh, you mean for like this? Yeah, right? Just because it's the red frames doesn't mean it's the same lenses. Like, it could be vastly different. We were fortunate enough to win 250 pounds worth of glasses, 2 designer glasses, in a selfie competition in 2019. That is so cool, Dave. Love that. Congrats to you on that. That's incredible. Are they like the coolest glasses ever now?
I feel bad for making them wait for me. I should hurry up and get these to the art room.
Oh, there goes Natsuno.
Natsuno-chan.
Miwako,
Aren't you supposed to be at training? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
where isn't really the... Sorry, Miwako.
There goes
What was that
Natsuno.
about?
Okay. Bandaged leg, torn stocking, torn skirt. I wonder if she got body snatched and this is like robot version of her.
Tommy-chan? What happened to your leg?
Is her pinky also weird? Does she do that pinky thing?
Did you hurt yourself? She ignored me? That's not...
Miwako, Usami, and Nenji Ogata go to 2025 in the future. So she would have seen them in the future. Nenji and Usagi, or Usami, Tomi, whatever the hell her name is, those two, I don't know about Shinonome and Miwako, but those two see like a Terminator robot, skinless robot.
Like Usami-chan?
So I wonder if that's like some different time. It's gotta be a different timeline, Usami. You do like them. The sales team of the store is still bringing it up years later, I bet. That's cool though, Dave. I love it. Hearing 250 pounds of glasses, it hits different when you can't see the monetary symbols. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm using the right currency. Last night on YouTube, you saw someone that had a portable handheld version of the optometrist lens machine thing. Yeah, I wonder how much those cost.
I've never even seen that place. Seriously, Miwako?
She does do the pinky thing, okay. It's too much gaming. Oh, is it Yuri?
What's going on? Yuri-chan!
It's just a girls' meeting.
So, I was saying...
What was she saying? Why are we all clammed up now?
But that can't be right. No, it's true. I really did see them.
I bet at the same time, she saw her elsewhere. Yeah, I figured. It's a different timeline, Usami.
That's right.
Maybe that Usami is from a timeline in which she doesn't get snatched from 2025 and brought to 85, but finds her way back there via some other kind of technology. Or maybe it's the Exterminator robot that like created an Usami like skin or something. She's in perpetual tea drinking position, right? Mysteries.
But what about Nachan? I mean, how did Natsuno Minami look?
So embarrassed, blushing, hilarious.
She was in a hurry. She had her bag. Oh yeah.
The robot bag. What's up, Miwako?
On my way back from delivering the copies, I saw another girl. But
She didn't know my
covered
robbery.
in dust. It was really weird.
She was covered in dust?
And now
Show me that
I think
flashback.
about it, she was coming from where the bathroom was.
Who was it?
Well, she looked mild-mannered. And I know I've seen her face around here before.
Was it Miss Thing over there, Erica Iba? Mild-mannered? This dusty girl? Erica, what do you know about this?
What's wrong?
Oh, it's just that I think I forgot something.
You
I'm
dusty.
gonna go get it now.
Uh-huh. No. Oh, God. And I can't talk to any of these girls.
So two Tomi Kisaragi.
Damn, I think she ran away. I think she ran away.
And
I think it was her.
covered in dust.
I think that was our girl covered in dust, a very
What the
mild-mannered
hell
woman.
happened? In the girls' bathroom.
I can now play as Minami again. Okay, cool. Meta chips, thanks. What a piddly amount of meta chips. We got 4 files. Let's see what's going on here. We got automated factory. Hey, we were just talking about this earlier. Part of a fully automated global scale manufacturing network. Without requiring any human input, everything from planning, production, and shipment is automated by computers. Once it was deemed more efficient to synchronize the production of various factories worldwide, the system reached peak popularity in 2080, comprising of 1.2 billion factories by 2142. Kolkata and Chennai in India have the world's largest plants. Wow. Wow. We got a lead on the Dookie Bandit. You ran into a really sweet older blind lady at the bus stop. You had a great conversation about disability, and you did the classic, do you know about this 3-letter acronym for disability benefit exchange? Love that. That's cute. Oh, let me just use one of my 999 mystery points to unlock this new rooftop school building. A sealed off area where delinquents often gather. Shigeru Miguchi recently pried open the lock so anyone can access it as they please. You'll often find a handkerchief left out to dry up there. It looks like it belongs to a female student, but it's actually Nenji Ogata's. Let's learn about the North Building fire as well. It wasn't actually a fire, but someone trashing the girls' bathroom. Ever since this incident, Natsuno Minami stopped showing up at school. Dog face. What a cute dog. Oh, y'all can't see the dog. Me, wow, Tina, Manny. What do you mean? Let's look at Kisaragi's glasses. Similar to the glasses that Yuki Takamiya finds in the girls' bathroom in the North School building. The glasses that Tomi Kisaragi wears has a red frame made of plastic, originally developed for use in airplanes? Is that what they're making glasses out of in 2025? And thus very light and flexible, so they won't break even if they get twisted. The lenses cut out 100% of ultraviolet rays and high energy visible light. Takamiya thought that Kisaragi, who had the exact same glasses as the scrap pair she found, might have something to do with Natsuno Minami's disappearance. Oh, like, wow. Yeah, what is that gonna get me? Like, not even... It's like halfway to the very first upgrade you can get for, oh, it wasn't mystery points. I guess it was meta chips or whatever they just got me. But that's like not even halfway to the first upgrade you can do for a robot. Now... Tokisaka Shrine in the front gate. So we don't have these keywords yet. But we can do Minami's bit. So we're probably gonna do... Oh, I'm telling you, it's the Terminator. I'm telling you, it's that Terminator I was telling you about. A Terminator took Kisaragi's skin and wore it to chase down Natsuno Minami because the next event we can do... This is the girl with the red glasses. We can unlock this. But we can't play as A. Sekigahara until we do the Exterminator event. It's gotta be those things from the future. Gots to be. I want to do the victims of poison though. What do we get to do that? Is this 30% yet? Oh, not even 30% yet. Oh god, okay. Let's be Minami-san. Meta chips. I'm making these kids work hard, okay? Also, when do I get to do more battles? I think it's like Shimaguchi's across the world in 30 kilometers. Okay. It's gonna be a while before we can play as Shu and make any progress. Actually, it's not gonna be that long. It's probably literally gonna be this event. So we'll be able to play as 2 more characters after successfully completing Minami's next events. Hell yes.
Right.
To your knowledge, aircrafts are still primarily built from aluminum. You're not aware of any specialized polymers. Any specialized polymer experts in the chat? Not to play Olympics, but being legally blind sounds really hard to you. Oh yeah, I bet. Being legally blind must be hard as hell. Especially now that most tech is like touchscreen interfaces now that aren't taking into consideration people who have like visual disabilities, like ocular issues or whatever. Like, you can't see a button. How do you back out of a menu when it doesn't have like a little nubbin on it? Times have changed when it comes to fibromyalgia. She was asking what your disability was after explaining your own, and when you said fibro, she had the most intense. Ooh, how about that? So she knew what it was then. Yes, I see. I just caught up with that, Pastel. Thank you. The high, it's locked behind the Hi Puffy Yumi show, Annie. Let me turn the sound down. Okay. Robots. Now, who's getting out of the robot? It's BJ! And Natsuno.
Ouch. My back.
So I think this is her getting back to 85 from 45. Good luck with work, Pastel. Thank you for swinging by and telling us about your day and your lovely encounter. I appreciate it. There are screen readers, but you don't know how effective they are with the majority of websites. And I'm just thinking about touchscreen interfaces for like ordering stuff at like a restaurant or something, to be fair. Or like a lot of appliances are now smart appliances. So instead of having like a button that you can push that's like high and low broil or like bake or clock or something, it's like a touchscreen interface. So then you have to like memorize those things. There's not a lot of tactile feedback and stuff. It's a lot of issues with having touchscreens. In terms of accessibility.
That freaking inspection hatch. Definitely don't recommend.
Inspection hatch.
He hit my butt so many times.
Not the butt.
How am I supposed to get down from here?
Maybe she can ride BJ.
Companion ladder on the front.
A companion ladder?
Oh, right.
Oh.
Thing I used to get up here in the first place.
That reminds me, did y'all see that, like, the folks that made, oh, God, what's the name of that game? Where you're a little guy and you're climbing up on a bunch of monsters and there's, like, a glowing part and then you Shadow of the Colossus. The folks who made Shadow of the Colossus, they're working on a new game. It looks really sick. And there's, like, robots and stuff in it, like big automatons. Ah, so excited for that. Legally Blind Plus Tech is making life more complicated than it needs to be. You accidentally put your brother on call screening recently because they added a new phone button and you can't tell which is what anymore. Oh, that sounds miserable, pissed off pancakes. Ugh. Call screening. Is that where, like, his calls are, like, getting zapped as spam or something? And those touchscreen things suck for you and you can see mostly fine, right? And my folks see fine too, but, like... anything with the phone is tough on my mom, you know. You think that's going to be an Epic Games thing? Interesting. Oh, to screen it as a scam and then they have to respond. Oh my God. Oh no, that sucks. That sucks, pissed off pancakes. I bet your brother was like, now what in the world are we doing here? Probably a little bit miffed at that one. I think I saw a playthrough of Last Guardian. It seemed cute. I liked it. It seemed cute.
Scary.
I don't know if I could play it myself because I think it would probably give me motion sickness.
Just the thought of slipping and falling all the way down.
Probably break an
Hands
ankle.
are real sweaty.
All right, let's think about things. Oh, probably not. I don't. Okay, let's talk to BJ. Oh, I can't talk to BJ. Okay.
Secret agents and silencing. They call.
Okay.
BJ, are we?
Back home?
We made it back, right?
It is 1985.
Little BJ. I love little
Not
BJ.
as big as this. I can't
Until I don't. When this robot turns traitor on me, I'm gonna be so upset.
believe it's capable of time travel. Alien technology sure doesn't disappoint.
I think it's just future tech. Lots of whipping around in that game. Yeah, I think it's gonna make me sick, unfortunately. Lots of screen blur. That's fair, but that game is basically me and Stella, pretty much, yeah. Trying to command an animal without knowing much about it. You work with screen readers on websites occasionally. How well they work depends on how the site is coded. Not all of them follow standards. Oh, that must be nightmarish. Yeah, because, like, some folks don't know about, like, compliancy to standards, right? Your phone has that set to any number not on your contacts list. It's been incredibly useful. You went from over 20 spam calls and texts daily to maybe like 1 every 4 months. That's great. I just, because we were talking about it because my dad was getting all those spam calls, I set that up on his phone, and then I can't remember if I put it on my phone or my mom's phone. I didn't want to miss any calls from, like, you know, doctors and all this other stuff. I didn't want to miss any calls from those folks, so I don't know. I don't even know if you get a ring or something. Maybe it's just going straight to my voicemail. I should probably check my voicemail soon. Remember an article about how unergonomic big touchscreen phones are too, and how it mirrors cars over the decades, getting seatbelts to protect people rather than finding another solution. Yeah, interesting. That is curious, to be fair. That seems like a neat article. Let's see. Can we consider any of these? Okay. What's up, little beach?
Wait. Where's Miura-kun?
Did he not?
He is already gone.
What do you mean?
You mean he's somewhere out in the city right now?
Oh, wait. See? Okay. Did he come over on the same robot from 40? No. He came over once from 45 to our dimension. I don't think Minami was... No, Minami was back then with him. Did we sneak... So we must have snuck into his robots while he was defending the city, and then he got sent back with us, and then we just didn't get out of the robot?
That's not good. What if those men in black get a hold of him? They probably want to take him to Area 51.
Our situation
Is it 51 or 52 in real life?
is more critical than his.
Apparently there's something we should think about.
My room gets raided by my either as for if I put
This is all dialogue we've gone through
Sentinels level
before.
17
This is what we should be thinking about, I think.
created to fight against the tripods. It's also the robot
actually
that
high
BJ
quads
used to
now.
pilot. It's even capable of time.
Okay, that wasn't what we...
If BJ is, I'll just hide him in my crisis of.
Just
His
thinking of
name
all
is-
this
he's
stuff.
an alien that his mission was to protect
Clearly he
Earth
doesn't
from
look like an
other
alien. Like,
aliens.
obviously he looks like a robot, right? I'm not losing it, right? Oh, let's examine.
Oh no. A bunch of police cars are starting to gather down there. I guess
It is
did
51.
come-
Technically, there's a 52 as well, but 51 is the one that people talk about. Okay. So for you, the phone rings as long as... it rings as long as the phone detects any response, but most spam callers hang up immediately after hearing the automated voice. Okay, so it's like... That's what the screening stuff is. It's just like, hey, are you trying to get through to, like, Snake? And then they hang up or something? That's very curious.
Trying to destroy the building. Oh man, we're gonna get arrested, aren't we?
Look at little BJ go!
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's a cannabis company called Area 52. That's fun.
Not to know.
Right. First things first. Let's get you in the bag.
All right, bag it up. Hop in, little dude. Okay, off we go. On another adventure. To the track and field room. Oh, this is the girl that saw BJ, I suppose.
Senpai, what's going on?
Minami, someone's trashed our room again.
Oh.
Also, watch this.
Watch what?
Watch what exactly?
Shh, stand over here, quietly. Watch the laundry basket.
Is there another BJ in there? Yo, wait a minute.
Minami?
Is there another one?
Me?
Crap, this is bad.
Or did BJ just like get out of it?
You know what?
Yours is basically why are you calling? Kind of like the Discord screening. 90% of callers that are worth the time to look at your phone know how to respond. Yeah. Great, cool. The only game that gave you motion sickness was the first Batman Arkham Asylum. How about that? Just a game hero. Yeah, I had to really pull back the camera on that one. It made me sick.
I think this is...
I had to make Batman all weird looking.
It's a spy camera from a peeping Tom.
You're right. You should let me take care of it.
Same creep that trashed this room. He must have set this up.
Sure. Wait.
I've searched for quite a while, but I couldn't find Miura. I bet he got captured, and it's all because.
Okay.
Actually, this is.
Okay, so she fesses up to it?
Yours?
Yeah, it's
It's an alarm clock.
it's an alarm clock.
A clock?
It's a terrible lie. Horrible lie. You found the article. Calling modern phones and tablets touch devices is somewhat of an irony. Touch is about feeling and differentiation, right? So a person can distinguish between a penny, a dime, a nickel, and a quarter in their pocket, right? The different size and shape, and there's like ridges on the end and all that stuff. Huh. Okay. Do I tell her about it? Oh, let me examine my PE bag. What was this tune? Oh. The only game that gave you motion sickness is Valheim, but you were using mods that let you swim underwater, which broke the camera and made it rock like a boat. Ugh, that would make me puke. How is BJ getting out of this locker every time? I know he's like an advanced robot, but...
This is confidential information, after all.
Girl, don't say that in front of your track senpai.
So you just carry it around?
Yeah!
Well, the thing is,
I definitely carry my alarm around like a normal person would do.
Time unless I look at this clock.
That's
Isn't it
ridiculous.
kinda big?
Oh, girl. This is a bad lie. That's why cars with touchscreens is a bad idea. You should be able to distinguish the controls by feel exactly. Yep, gotta go. Bye, girl. You're just leaving without notice.
Like that?
Yeah, I'm just in a hurry, so...
Her little, like... This is like underwear. So wild. Oh, you would never catch me wearing just this outside. It's not even booty shorts. It's literally just underwear. The Men in Black are here. Okay, be careful. You don't get sick from actual boats or body cam style shaking, but putting a camera on a floaty in the ocean will do it, yeah. God, that reminds me of Little Nightmares 1. It was either 1 or... I think it was 1. Where there was a sway. How did I deal with that? That made me so angry the whole time playing that game. Where there was a sway because you were on a boat. Sickening. Literally.
Man in Black.
I think that's like Renya Goto but younger or something. I'm sorry, Renya Goto but older. Here comes the Man in Black. Ooh. I don't want to get caught. But I kind of have to go this way, so... Oh, shoot. I'm out.
Alrighty, now where...
Girl, leave. Damn you.
They're right there.
Crap.
I'm going to need you to show me what's inside your bag.
That's Felix from Fire Emblem 3 Houses, folks. That is straight up just Damn, the cast of 3 Houses is getting a lot of work, and I'm really happy about it. That's Felix 3 Houses. Somebody get Jempo on the line. They're gonna want to know that he's in this game. This game is literally just all Fire Emblem voice actors. When you told me that Jiro Kurabe is Chris Hackney, I about near died. I feel like this game was literally actually made for me personally. You don't mind cars having touchscreens, but that shouldn't be the only form of control on the dashboard, right? Yeah, knobs and sliders, that's the business. Love some knobs and sliders. Yes, Shockwave, this actor here is from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It's Felix from 3 Houses. And then Dimitri is one of the characters. Manuela is one of the characters. Didu is one of the characters in this game. And Ferdinand von Ayer is one of the characters. I am telling you. There are so many folks from 3 Houses in this game. It's probably just coincidence because there's just like... How do you not... That game had like 80 characters in it. Of course there's going to be crossover in this game that has like 12 characters or something. But it's still cool to hear them. Anyway. That's 100% Felix. That's a Felix right there. Ooh, the running. She's on the run. If you never had to use the touchscreen again, you'd be in heaven, right? Just let me. Oh, Catherine. Yes. Catherine, who is Emma Frost. Oh, that's wild because Catherine is Yuki Takamiya in this. That's wild. I love Catherine's voice. Oh my god. Her voice is so beautiful. So she is Emma Frost. That's so cool. Wow. She does have like boss mommy aunt energy. Yeah.
I do.
I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, what would I do if I was confronted by someone who like asked me to stop and search my bags? I don't know what the hell I would do. It's amazing, Shockwave. Some of the best of the best. Held on as long as you could to your phone with the slide out keyboard. That was the best. Why don't we do... Is that even an option anymore? Can I consider? Okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry for the yawn. See, that's a Terminator walk. I think he's a robot. He has like... Okay, he also literally has Felix's like under eye bags. The way he is paced, the way his walking is paced, is the same pace as the Exterminators or whatever they were. That's Okada, the delinquent with the pompadour, and Tomi, the girl with the red glasses, saw in 2025. But that was a skinless robot. Now, what is this about Manny? I can't even imagine what this clip is about.
This really sucks.
Girl, yes. I should go downstairs. He went the other way, but still. She's got to get out of town. Oh, see, this is some real The Matrix business. That man is 100% giving The Matrix. This slick back hair, this is hilarious. But that movie hasn't come out yet.
One over here too.
In 85. They don't want me to go this way, do they? They probably want me to go back. What did I say? Go elsewhere? Okay. The hallway? Mr. Anderson. It's Agent Smith or whatever his name is.
What do I do?
Hide in a classroom? Is he there again? Okay. Just wiggling with my chicken wing out. Sometimes I feel like
This really sucks.
just feel like a just raw poultry. Yo, Ogata's here.
Minami.
Ogata-kun.
Now if he's working with Shikishima right now, that would be nuts.
What's up?
And if Shikishima is like looking for them, that would be nuts. Yo, I need your help so bad.
I'm being chased by men in black suits.
What? What'd they do?
Nothing
I love that he's down to help. What a nice guy.
yet. But if they catch us, who knows?
What do you mean us?
Dissection, maybe. Definitely a full body search.
Oh, she probably means her and BJ, not her and Ogata.
Full
Do you ever feel like a chicken wing? Sometimes just...
So those clothes will probably be in the way.
Girl, what are you talking about?
Huh?
You know, that little outfit.
What the fuck?
Outfit? You mean the spacesuit? Well, yeah. They'd take the whole thing off.
What is wrong with it? Why? Okay, this man is a real... This is a real human being because he's getting horny about nothing.
I imagine they'll search every nook and cranny.
For real? Those lucky mother... I mean, those sick...
Wait, was he trying to... Okay, I think in her prologue, he had, like, accidentally busted into the girls' training room.
bastards!
He might have a crush on her?
I'll take care of this perv.
See, but here's the thing. He could be her brother for all I know in a different timeline. Everything is wild in this game.
Hey! You ain't getting
Okay.
away with this, asshole!
Okay, beating up a real grown man is wild. Oh no!
What the? Where'd this guy come from? Never seen someone go down so easily.
Wow.
He came from over there.
Felix. He's a teen, of course he gets charged with assaulting him. He's no class traitor. 3-letter man start coming after someone. The only question he asks is, where are they? Except his dad. I don't know what you mean by class traitor, because his dad, like, owns General Electrics, basically. Like, I know he's fighting the men in black, but I don't know how rich his dad is. Oh boy, oh god, I just got pieced up.
Something. Crap.
I'm glad she had no idea that he was into the idea of her getting searched. Okay,
One of them is blocking the stairs.
so they're blocking the stairs. Oh, let's go to the classroom. Yeah, exactly, Astro, but in a good way. You know.
Someone was just here.
I literally cannot see him and not think of Felix. It's so wild they gave him under eye bags as well. Like the same.
Doing here?
Oh, and Takamai. Oh, so do they work for the SIU?
Good
Okay.
timing. I could really use your help.
What now?
We've been pursuing a suspicious individual. She's still in the area and she's concealing something.
Okay.
If I just help him out now, maybe old Four Eyes will let me have my way. Fine. It's an SIU assignment anyway, right? That's why I was hired to go undercover in the first place.
Oh, dang. She doesn't know what's not to know, and not to know knows it's her. And so now she's not going to trust her best friend, who later actually in 2186 is her mom.
All you have to do is locate her. Leave the capture to us.
She very well could think this is Tomi Kisaragi that she's looking for, a suspicious individual related to Natsuno.
So, what does she look like?
Damn, if you found out your best friend was an undercover cop, I would throw up. It would never happen to me.
Is Yuki-chan working with the Men in Black?
She is technically.
Yuki-chan.
Yowza. That's wild. The drama. Let's see this mystery file we just unlocked. I'm so glad I get to play this game again tomorrow. Oh, it's Erica Aiba. Why can't I unseal this now? Aiba is a student in class. Look at her with her little flower. That's hilarious. Student in class 1D, apparently. She goes here? It's gotta be Tamao Kurabe. It just has to be. She's a mysterious girl's unique point of view, despite her placid personality. And she was definitely covered in dust that one time. As a lover of mystery novels, she enjoys comparing Yuki Takamiya to Holmes and herself to Watson as she assists in Takamiya's search for Natsuno Minami. A likely story. That's nuts. I haven't done the Exterminator event yet. Interesting. Okay. Track and field room. Okay, wait, there's 2 more things from the track and field room timeline? Eh? Really? Huh? Natsume Minami ran away from the Men in Black in order to protect BJ. During her escape, she witnessed her best friend Yuki Takamiya working alongside them. Damn, that's wild. What if you're all cops? I'm gonna throw up. That is true, Astro. Damn. It could happen to anybody. I hope you are not all cops. That would be upsetting. Because I've said a lot of stuff that might be questionable. And that's why I'm going to keep the conversation to turgidity. Here on out.
Seriously? Again?
Okay. Autobuta, good to see you, by the way.
I'm sorry I have to lock you up, BJ. But those Men in Black are still wandering around.
Does she still think Yuki Takamiya might be one of them? Okay. Let's think about
I
Yuki.
can't believe my one and only Yuki-chan.
Who she's been writing letters to. They were besties back in the day. Hasn't seen her in a long time.
She's working with the Men in Black.
She really is.
That means she can't know. She can't know about BJ.
Oh, God. Thanks, Lurky. This game is stressing me out in ways I didn't think it would.
Let's go to the gate.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to get out of here before someone sees
This
us.
robot wants one thing and one thing only, to find Sentinel 17. Any ideas where you put your 3DS? Did you check in your nightstand drawer? Also, is it under the other pillow on the other side of your bed? Check that, because whenever I look over my Switch, it's usually like kind of under some bedding. Alright, Beej, let's get out of here, buddy. Apparently I can't. Oh, I gotta bag you up. Hold up. I gotta grab my bag. Hold up. Behind the couch? Doubt it.
My notebook's not in here.
Oh. Interesting.
My research notebook on aliens.
Oh no. Who got that notebook back in the day?
Where did I put it again?
Takamiya might have picked it up, honestly.
I was writing in it during class today. Oh yeah. I took it to the audio-visual room. Crap. I totally
We gotta go to the AV room. Let's grab the baggie. That's a nice structured bag, huh? Don't you like this structured bag? They don't make them like this anymore. Alright, get the bag, Beej. This music is so like... The audio-visual room, the AV room. Let's leave the locker room. Your first thought would be in a totes or that one wire drawer that has a bunch of random tech in it. Yeah. Oh no, not the Men in Black again. Felix. Felix Three Houses. I forget Felix's last name from Three Houses. So you saw a video the other day of the All-American Rejects putting on a show at a Greek house or university campus for graduating class. The cops showed up and shut it down, but they let him play one more song, and that was Hope It Gives You Hell. Okay. Is that so? I don't know who any of those people are, though, Astro, unfortunately. I wish I knew anything.
Man in black.
It's the same Felix one. God, what was Felix's last name from Three Houses? Oh, is that my stick drift? Ooh. We're out. North building. The North building, which is where the drama was happening. Girl, get moving! Thank Christ. I keep wanting to say Felix Hernandez. That is just a baseball player.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, thank goodness it didn't get snatched.
Right, Konami. Listen up. All top secret documents need to be kept.
Oh my
extra
god,
secure from now
saying
on.
stuff like this out loud to yourself. You're exhausting me.
Put them somewhere safe and keep a sharp eye on them.
I love her. I love because she's like trying to do smart stuff, but like doesn't exactly have the brain for it.
To keep moving.
I know. To the gate, right?
Fraldarius! That must have been on. I think Felix, you go Fraldarius. You got it, Dave.
It's coming this way.
Ooh. I think this is the Exterminator event. I think this is she's in the North building. This is Kisaragi coming for her.
Is it?
Unable to identify.
It's a robot.
Estimated threat level is extremely high.
Damn. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Wait. I just realized if the automatons can replicate... If, like, the RPF, the roaming factories, can make Sentinels from having interacted with them during battle, can they also create, like, humanoids? Like, androids? Is that what the Exterminators are? The Exterminators that were walking around in 2025 are? Is it like, alright, y'all made some androids, now we're making androids. Like, oh my god, that would be another level of awful if, like, this was an automated, controlled copy of Kisaragi.
Leave this area.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it Kisaragi? There she is! Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. This is exciting.
Usami?
No.
Yo, the gun!
Whoa, what the heck?
She's got the magic gun, which I think shoots nanomachines.
You almost hit me.
Girl, she tried! This is gaggy. Oh my god.
What's going
Oh,
on?
look at how unblowed up this bathroom is.
Why is Usami?
That is not Tony Kisaragi.
What? So she's an imposter?
I'm so excited. This game is so good.
It's an android created in her likeness.
So that makes me wonder. Is this a rogue clone that Tetsuya Ida made? Are there like flesh versions of people and then like the AIs that they put inside clones? Or like, not clones, but like an android? Are we all androids? Is there only some androids? What's going on here?
Did it? Those evil aliens are after you. So they made a robot to track you down.
So funny to put a robot in Kisaragi's body, like of all the people. But that's why I think it's something Ida did, Tetsuya Ida, aka Shu Yamaguchi. Because like the first robot he constructed was Tomi Kisaragi, because he's like obsessed with her. His favorite streamer, believe it or not.
Where are we now?
I ran into the bathroom.
A bathroom.
This is a dead end. There's nowhere to run.
Not helping.
I wish he said something like, you stupid something or other. That's what I'm saying. It could be a Deimos. When I said earlier, it could be something that Shumaguchi made. It could be a Deimos, just in the way they copy the Sentinels. They could copy the AI that we have created, you know? Hide in the bathroom. Stand on the toilet. Okay, I must think about stuff.
I've searched for good. I Sentinel. It's if I'll correct his name. He's his secret and they.
Okay, nothing here. Okay. She's there.
She's right there. What do we do?
The bathroom stall, maybe?
This is a little spooky from an American perspective. Not gonna lie.
Little spooky from being a teen growing up in America, gun violence perspective.
Well.
Not well. What do you mean by oh?
Please don't make me use force.
This is truly spooky.
Just do as I say and come out quietly.
But you shot her.
Someone else is here.
What a surprise. How'd you
Miss Dusty Thing over here.
find me here?
I thought number 17 was gone, but its signal led me here.
17. That's the one we're looking for. Okay. And that's a sentinel that BJ was looking for. What in the world is going on?
Now that I've found 426, I can't.
Let me just check my mystery files real quick. What was that code on that piece of paper? Let me pluck open the Men in Black too. Members of the Special Investigation Units, experts in training, in combat and gathering intel. Many of them are former self-defense experts or former police officers. They carry a dangerous missions in exchange for generous compensation. Okay, but what about that? There was like a code that a Sekigahara found. That was a 443 number. No, she said 426. It's probably not the same thing. I just want to see if it was listed here. I'm gonna have to go back to his prologue or whatever and play the cryptic. No, it's 443-685-3214. Okay. You had your giant bag of wires to electronic recycling. Lily, you look through the junk drawer and the rest of the box. You didn't see it. Check to move. Did you check the bed? You might have left it up north. You haven't seen it in a few months. Is it? Do you have an apartment up north or something, King?
Just walk away.
She said 426.
Whatever you have planned, I won't let you go through with it.
You know Ida was full of crap, don't you?
Yeah. So it is Tomo Karabe. This is the body he created for Usami. This is the robot Usami he made. And then that's got to be the robot Tomo Karabe he made. Okay.
And you still have something against me?
Because Tomo Karabe should have been the first person to get put into a body. This might be the true first one that got put into the body.
Many people fell victim to you. That much is still true.
Damn, he made a robot that was killing folks? That's wild.
That's why I have to destroy you here and now.
You're awfully dramatic for a machine.
So she is a robot.
And I'm awfully strong, too.
They scrapped.
Well, his body really is falling apart. I can barely hold my gun straight.
I can't believe I don't get to see this.
Didn't think I'd ever see you resort to violence. Expected it, knowing who you were. I guess in your heart, it's just a machine.
This is scarier than somebody with a gun. It's very expensive to animate, right?
Stay yourself. Nobody from whatever makes it all easier.
She duking? She is hiding from a killer with a gun on a toilet. And as it turns out, the mild-mannered young woman that was our, like, Watson to our Sherlock Holmes or whatever, is also a kick-ass robot who I think was Jiro's grandmother put into a robot in, like, 2186 or something.
What the heck just happened? It seems quiet now.
Okay. Yeah, if she poops herself, it's okay. But she's wearing her little baby shorts, so. But then Natsuno goes missing after this.
Holy crap. What a mess.
Oh! She's short circuiting. Yo! Yo! So she had the little electrical circuits coming out of her, and now look at ripped up robotic Usami. Tomi Kisaragi. That's nuts. That's so nuts, and it didn't even hurt. Like, she didn't even hurt Erika Aiba, aka Tamo Kurabe. Hey, girls. No fighting, okay? Why would you talk?
Hey.
Just leaving.
Mouse on? Whoa.
Clearly a robot.
It's a robot. It looks just like Usami.
This is so nuts. This is so nuts. Not nuts.
What are you doing here, Mouse-san?
Because she recognizes Tamo Kurabe from 1945. Doesn't know that this girl's going by Erika Aiba right now.
And this. Did you do all this?
So how long has she been a robot? Because we know she was actually born in like 2040 something. A little past Tomi Kisaragi's like birth date. Like a lot past it, honestly. She was like 16 in 2025 or something. So Kurabe is from the far future. And then so like maybe she was sent as a robot back to 45. And Tamo is looking for Sentinel 17, which is the same thing BJ is looking for.
Hey, don't jump out like that.
Also, the water's here. Watch it. She sure as hell was.
She's a robot too?
Hello, come in. Huh? She likes it warm. About a minute and 30 seconds to heat it up. You gonna make some for her? It's very nice of you. I appreciate that. I don't have any more water left to drink. Hold on. I'll cut the last drinks bit. My brother came by to ask what kind of old tea my mom likes.
I'm the one who called her here.
Really?
However, as of a few moments ago, I can no longer identify her.
Huh? Huh? Did she get reprogrammed or something? She's about to kick. She's about to do a kick.
I didn't expect you to be here too. Miura-kun.
What do you mean, Miura? What do you mean? What do you mean?
I see. You switched bodies.
What do you mean, Miura? Maybe the robot thing has body swap with this robot girl? I don't know what's going on here on this day, Keen. Run. You killed BJ!
BJ!
Or reset BJ. I think that might be Okino in this body.
BJ? Say something. Don't worry. He's not broken.
Because it sounds like Manuela Casagrande doing a voice.
What did you do to BJ?
You think that the dead robot swapped to the functional robot? I wonder.
Why did you come for him?
Because now she's got the gun, right?
Forgive me. We seem to have a misunderstanding. I've come for you, Natsuno Minami.
Yeah, maybe she like snapped the Kurabe AI in Usami's body, and then Usami is in this body. It's very possible.
Those monsters, the ones that destroyed.
It's all her fault.
They have a new commander.
Huh?
And Starting now, I'll be the one giving you orders.
Girl, what in the hell is happening on this day?
Lots, you know.
But BJ just got reset. And then she said, I didn't expect to see you here, Miura. Was Miura stuck in BJ? Was like Miura from the future in BJ's little robot body, and that's why he's hanging out with Natsuno because he loved her in the future?
Whoa!
Because I can't remember if they were ever in the same place at the same time. I know they were technically in 45 together, but
What am I doing here?
no memory that she got wiped.
What the heck happened?
I'm not sure.
And he got reset. Mm-hmm.
I came to get this. And then
And the memory got wiped in the same way that the kitty cat wipes the
someone
memories.
saw me. Man, I can't really remember what happened here.
Damn. Look at the glasses. Okay, don't look at the glasses. Fine. Get back in the PE bag. What is going on? I knew it couldn't. I knew it looked too much like Karabe. What was she doing before she potentially got swapped or rewritten or something?
My cheek kind of stings.
Did she get shot in the face? Scar on cheek. Now she can summon a pilot, right? Because they got this little digital scar. Okay, let's see about this. Exterminate. Oh my god, tomorrow we get to do 2 protagonists. It's gonna be, I think, Shu Yamaguchi and Ei Sekigahara. Okay, in the girls' bathroom, Tomo Kurabe android destroys the Tomi Kisaragi android, temporarily shutting off BJ and shoots me, not me in the right cheek. Okay. Oh my god, we're 30% of our way through the analysis. I can't believe this game is only a third of the way done. So, we'll be able to play as Ei Sekigahara and Shu Yamaguchi next. Ooh, it's gonna be so great! Oh my god! This is wonderful. I was gonna say I probably won't even grind up any battles after the show, but who knows? The night is young. I might be grinding up battles after the show anyway. Well, y'all, what a day. This game is buck wild. I'm so glad we got to play a little bit of this today since we finished up the Golden Idol DLC. It's so much fun. Oh my god. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me while I was playing this. Ah, what a good game. Oh, we can't do any like new battles though, right? Yeah, we have to do like Shimaguchi's The World in 30 Kilometers or something event. I have no idea what that is. Wow, robots and stuff. We did make a lot of progress, it feels like, right? It was such an indulgent day, Alex. Golden Idol and 13 Sentinels. And I get to play more 13 Sentinels tomorrow. It's like not fair, honestly. It's not fair to you all. And I'm sorry I didn't play South of Midnight after beating Golden Idol. But I will do that on next Tuesday, I promise. But like, I really had to play some 13 Sentinels tonight. It was a lot of fun. Man. I know I've mentioned this before. But it feels like there's games where I'm just like sucked into it, like 3 Houses, and I can't imagine my life without it now. You know. Let me turn off this. I get so sucked in. Thank God for this game, because my brain needs something to do at night, so I'm not like laying in bed like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing enough? You know, all the stupid stuff that I think of. Anyway, if you're watching the YouTube video for this, that YouTube video is now over. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next 13 Sentinels part. Bye.